Hopefully, people get notifications and we can start this morning live stream off, and we can have some people weigh in on the particular topic I picked. Why pay for friendship when authentic partnerships are priceless? Hopefully, we can get some interaction because I don't want to speak on it in a one way sense. I want to have some back and forth dialogue with this. So, we'll see which direction this may go. So, while I'm waiting, I'll just put it in the mute mode. As soon as I see people chime in, then I'll get to speaking again. What's going on, James? Hey, I see you done chimed in. That's a good thing. Let's see if we can get some more people falling in. If not, I mean, you could hit the line too if you want to call in. You know the number. Just trying to see a couple other things real quick. Let me look. Let me re-put it on mute. I see some more people falling in. That's a good thing. Let's see. What am I looking for? Let's see. I guess that's about it. Now you said on the quick. What you talking about? What you talking about, James? If y'all want me to hit your line, just say, Rick, plug me in. If you're regular, I'll plug you in, and then we could get to talking about this particular topic. If not, as I always say, we reached the 15-minute marker, and I'll probably go out. But I guess, they might do that now. They might know that I wait till 15 minutes to go out. So then they push out the notifications, probably say 16 or 17 minutes. So then the notifications will start going out around that time when I already, go off because they're holding back the notifications going out immediately. So that might be a new play that they're trying as well. Oh, you said tapping in on the platform. Oh, in a quick manner. Okay, I feel you on that. Yeah, you was in it last night. You know, you added some needed areas that people needed to probably pay attention to a little bit more closer. Let me see. Let me find that number real quick. I'll hit your line, James. Hold on. What's going on, James?
Cooling, man. You know, early bird get the worm, man.
Most definitely.
Yeah, man. I'm up to it, man. About to go fill out some this application that this chick sent me, man, for this housing shit, man. So trying to get my own credit. So I gotta make that my first priority. First I woke up this morning, so I gotta thank the higher power for that to allow me to be able to be mobile to
Right.
do these type of things, man. So know what I mean? I'm just tapping in, man, just to say that I love the last night conversation, man. I left a comment this morning. Then I heard, I think Cadillac Jess wanted to know about the red pill knowledge and all of that
No,
stuff, man, about the
that
movement.
was Street Rich. Street Rich wanted to know about that.
Oh, okay. My bad, man. Sorry for that. Let me clear that up, yo. Street Rich, you know what I'm saying? TV. I'm glad to put you on. Cause I came along, you know what I'm saying, but this knowledge is not nothing that is overnight. So you just have to take like a spoon at a time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like a baby, like a baby, man. So this don't take all of it all in one, because it's going to be too much to digest, and you're going to throw up. So you gotta take a little bit at a time so it can digest properly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it took me almost 3 years, man, to really get to this point in my life, man. It took me 3 years to really understand what red pill and actually what reality is all about.
Mm-hmm.
Facing reality when you're going through triumphs and when you're going through devastation in your life, when you're seeing the gynocracy, when you're seeing bullshit in your family, when you're seeing bullshit with your friends, when you're seeing bullshit at your job, when you're just seeing bullshit and you just get tired of the bullshit. You got to hit rock bottom to really want to change your life around, man, and really understand what people and suckers will actually do to you, man, and what harm that it brings into your life. That's what real pill is. It's bottom line, it's facing reality. It's looking yourself in the mirror and being accountable for all the dumb shit that you did in your life and just manning up, owning this shit. Or even a woman, man, or even women up into your wrongdoings and not blaming others. It's about taking accountability for your actions. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right. Now, James, hold on a second. What's up, Williams? He said, "What's up, Rick? What's up, family?" Hey, Williams, if you're able to be plugged in, I plug you in. Matter of fact, the times that you and James did speak, y'all was speaking on some science too. So if you got time, just let me know. I'll plug you in on the call.
And then on top of that, it's like on the other note when you're dealing, it's like on the other side of that, it's like pimps or P's, what you want to call them. It's like they know about women, bro. It's like some of them, like Pimp and Ken. Like I listen to the Lions Den, and like he know, man. Like he's red pill, black pill. That dude will let you know about how to get your life together. First, you got to get yourself together in order to understand women, to understand friends, to understand your family, you gotta know who you are inside.
Right.
You're good, you're bad, you're ugly, everything about yourself, and then you have to make these changes.
Honest
This how you
changes.
make changes.
Think about honest, because a lot of people lie to themselves, and then they
Right,
wonder why
right.
it's
There
not
we
really
go.
coming about, the way they wish it would, because you're lying to yourself in certain areas.
Right. Cause check this out, right? We all got this false character when we go outside of who we are. We got this false interpretations, right?
Right.
It's just like going to a job interview. So you're gonna put on your best face. You're gonna think that you are this person until you're confronted with these obstacles in your life. And it's up to you how you get through it. Because you know once you take your clothes off, take that mask off, when you sleep in your bed by yourself, you know who you are, man. You know when you break down and cry and everybody talk to their higher power in a different way. So you know who you are. You know who you are, yo. At your weakest moment in your life, you know who you are.
Right.
Are you a person that could get through them obstacles, or are you that person that break down? You have to be, like Rick said, you have to be honest with yourself. Let's keep it gully, man.
Hmm. Yeah, and I say that's in a real fashion because a lot of people think that they gotta play to the crowd so much. Like, oh well, they may think this about me. Who cares what they think about you? It's about you and yours. When I say
That's
you
a
and yours,
fact.
like if you have children, if you do honestly just have a lady in your life, you ain't sending
Right.
no female. Someone that's really stand up in your corner. Be honest about
That's
that.
it.
When you start trying to cut corners to go to the top, I mean,
Right.
that's when you're gonna hit some failures, and it might be devastating, devastating where you can't recover, at the fastest rate that you would think.
That's the fact. And let me stand on 10 toes on that one. What you said. See, when a person stand out of the crowd, that's when you shine the brightest, man. Because you can't see everybody when you amongst in the crowd. When you stand out the crowd, when you go against the grain, not with the grain, but when you go against the grain, and when you stand on your principles as a man, and you lead your own path, that's when you shine the brightest, man. Outside of the crowd, when you go against what the crowd do, that that shows character of a man. When you stand outside of the crowd, when you stand on your principles, when you're not with the fuckery and the buffoonery and the ignorance and the drama, when you're trying to live in harmony, peace and harmony within yourself, though, bruh,
Right.
within yourself, woman, like shine, because it's easier to be a part of the chaos and the drama and the hoopla and all of that. You feel me?
Right.
The most shining star in the sky shines the brightest when it stands alone, bruh.
Hmm. Yeah, you speaking today, James. That's good. I mean, morning time got you fired
Nah,
up and speaking on what you need to speak
I'm
on.
fired. I'm fired up. I'm fired up, man, because I made drastic changes in my life, bruh. And I actually put the mirror to my face, and I had to ask myself deep emotional questions. I had to question my character. Sometimes you even gotta talk to yourself, man, and be like, even the deepest, darkest, ugliest shit, the mud. I'm talking about that garbage can smell shit. I'm talking about standing in the garbage can when it's stinking and asking yourself these crazy ass questions to yourself, bruh.
Hmm.
When you in the mix of darkness by yourself, bruh, when you don't got nothing, bruh, when you can't call nobody, bruh, and you gotta make it happen on your own, bruh.
Hmm.
When you go Indeed.com and you put in hundreds of applications and then you only get a couple of calls back, because I got an application on Indeed right now, and it says that I put in 1,000 applications, bro. You know how many people call me back? You know how many tests that you have to take online because it's not on paper no more? And
Right.
I'm not computer savvy, and I'm not computer savvy like that, bro.
Hmm. I hear you. I see
Over a
that.
thousand,
Yeah.
over a thousand, bro.
Hmm.
You know how many job fairs I went to, bro, and got denied on the job, bro.
Hmm.
Wanting to give up, wanting to hit the block, but I didn't, bro.
Hmm.
I went to church, bruh. I got it in my phone that I started going to church. Whatever you got to do, because church could be anything, though. You know what I'm saying? But that's up to you where your church is at. You feel me? I ain't trying to preach to y'all. I'm
Hmm.
trying to keep it real with y'all, bruh. I got saved on November 17th, bruh. That's my rebirth.
Hmm.
And I celebrated on the same day when I'm sober, bruh. I ain't drinking 3 years, bruh.
Mm.
So I celebrated 2 birthdays, 2 rebirths on the 17th.
Mm.
That's factual facts.
Mm.
I got it in my phone saved, yo. The lady got baptized on the same day when I got baptized, but she went first, and after she got dressed and everything like that, she videotaped it, bruh.
Mm.
But she got an iPhone, I got an Android phone, so I thought that it wasn't going to go to my phone. I'm on lunch break. Then I said, yo, let me try it again, because I did it the first time and it ain't worked. I did it the second time, then it finally worked. Then I seen my rebirth, bruh. I'm in the break room.
Hold that thought real quick, James. I'm about to plug in Williams. Hold on.
I'm giving you all my life because I live this, though, bro.
All right, what's up, Will?
Man, what's going on, people? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
What's going on, Will?
Man, I'm good, man. Just listening to the live this morning. I tried to come in at 9:15 this morning when you said something about I seen the thumbnail earlier.
Yeah, I just didn't make it live. My partner ended up calling me where I couldn't go live immediately, so
Oh, okay.
that's what it was.
Yeah, what's been going on, man? I see you still going.
Yeah, still going, still trying to, carry on.
Yep. That's good. What's up, James?
Oh, man, man, I woke up early this morning, man, feeling blessed, man, feeling fantastic, man,
Yeah, man, that's good.
Shout out to you, too, bro.
Yeah, I've been trying to catch some of them replays. I wanted to come in last night, but hell, by the time I got to the message, Rick, I was asleep.
Oh, okay.
I ain't get back up to this morning. I was like, dang, I wanted to come on last night for a while. You rolled for a minute, too, look like.
Yeah, we did.
Yes, we did, man. I had to get my phone right, had to get my speakers right, you know what I'm saying? Finally got me a new phone, so, I'm feeling good.
Yeah, because we can hear him real good today, can't we?
It took me a minute, Rick, but Rick got me up to it, though. Rick got me up to it. I've been telling Rick I'm going to get a new phone for a minute, though.
Okay.
Word up.
I like what you're rolling on, what y'all talking about, man. I'm just listening for real. I do what you was, saying basically taking, personal inventory of yourself and took a look back and, made some good, corrected some errors and some ways that you might have made, wrong in. Seems like you might have been trying to right it some kind of way. That might be a good thing, huh?
Yeah, man, it really is, man. It's a blessing when you go through the mess, man. It's like when you find adversity through the mess, though. And it brings a different clarity to you when you know how much that you could achieve when you push yourself. You got to push yourself, man, through the bullshit, man.
How old you said you were, James? You don't mind.
I'm 39, about to be 40. I'm about to be 40 at the end of the month, man.
My birthday coming up. Yeah, I was just asking. I was just trying to see what, what I'm saying. I see you maturing. You maturing a little bit. You in that getting that man up stage now.
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because it's like
I'm 40 years old, so I mean I know what you're saying. You start coming. You don't start living till you get in your 30s, man.
Right. Exactly, man. Because you like a little sprout when you like in your teenage years.
Your 20s and teens is still trying to figure it out. You know.
Hell yeah. I messed up on my 20s. I ain't gonna front, man. Out here buck wilding. Finally got my little ID. Going to the clubs, hitting the block, doing this, doing that, man. Being young and vibrant and not knowing. So after that, when I got in my 30s, it was still some chaos going on, man. Having the drinking, doing other things out there. So I had to hit rock bottom, though. Bottom line, I had to hit rock bottom. Luckily that I landed on my back, and the man upstairs was there, though, and he, put me in the bootstraps. I had to get it together. I'm here now, though. You feel me? I'm here now, and it could be much worse, though.
Now, Will, how much did you catch last night of the live?
I didn't catch none of it last night. I woke up like 3 something this morning, and I seen where you had to went on for like probably about 3 hours maybe. And I said, I said Rick had texted me last night. I was asleep though. I missed it, man.
Oh, okay.
So, but what I was saying was I was gonna try to. Now I think I caught the one the night before that. I don't know if it was K Diamond or I think it was K Diamond. I caught that one.
Yeah. I want to say
nights ago.
Cadillac J. Just was on that, and James was on that particular one.
I caught some of that one, but now this one that y'all did last night, I'm gonna have to. It's gonna take me, you know what I'm saying, half a day to listen to that.
Yeah.
That's a 2-part series.
You gotta break that up in pieces.
Yeah, I gotta hit that in pieces. But that's good though. That's a good, good dialogue. Good that you, get online and be able to, what I'm saying, come together and, everybody get a chance to speak their piece or whatever.
Right. Now, look, because Will, you be offering phenomenal points. I know you didn't catch the one last night, but I'll do a recap if this is all right with you, James. Now, we were speaking about, James being likening him being in an 18-year relationship to like being a virgin. Because it's like now that he's not in that relationship, him seeking out new people is kind of strange land to him versus, back when he got with his woman back in the day. Would you agree with that?
Yeah. I would. Well, I ain't gonna say I totally agree with rephrase it for me so I can get a better understanding. Like I know you're saying like so you basically saying like he was in a relationship with one person for 18 years.
Yeah, like nobody else, no messing with nobody else, just this one particular person. So to jump out into a land where it's a different times from when he first hooked up with his woman. It's a different time. So I'm saying like a virgin as like he don't know how certain women are moving, be it older, be it younger ones. It's like he's been what's the word I'm looking for? Like a virgin. You haven't tested, you haven't walked these walks of trying to, go in a bar and holler at females, or, if you're in a grocery store trying to say something, get a conversation sparked or anything like that, because you kind of been out of practice, is what I'm saying.
Right. Okay. Well, the thing, hold on, let me get by this loud call. Hold on. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Yeah, essentially what it is to me, I'm looking at it like, you only been with that one person and you've been in that one relationship, and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You really haven't had a chance to experience, other relationships other than the one that you've been in. So sometimes that can kind of trap your mind to believing, or to seeing that, by you being in that one relationship, you ain't been exposed to nothing else. So you just used to that one relationship.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't know nothing else, and then coming out here in the world where you've been like, I ain't gonna say tied down, but you've been so much tied down. You know what I mean? So now it's like, so you out here in the real world now, and things it's going fast. And so you might not be able to handle certain situations when they come at hand, or you might take one situation and put it and say it to where okay, now I've been with this chick for 18, 20 years. All these chicks might be the same way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's been so used to being conditioned to being in that one relationship versus another man, to been in several relationships and been out here in the world and been, dipping and dabbing and knowing how to handle these females.
Right.
That's right, because I feel like right now, because man, that shit was 1998. I was in that's when I first met 98.
Yeah.
So now I'm in a world. I feel like a white belt.
Yeah, you see, you
black belt.
You brand new out. You brand new out here now. You know what I mean? You got to start living now and start experiencing what you should have been experiencing when you was 18, 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you know what I'm saying. You out and you commit a crime or something and you get locked up and you go do a 10 or 15 year stretch or whatever. When you get back out, the things are gonna be the same, but in your mind, the things gonna be the same the way it was when you still left, because that's the last memory that you had is when you was on the street. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I know this because I done been locked up, and I know how people, I know how people think. You know what I'm saying? I know how to lead them back into certain situations because I done been in situations like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
You like, dog, I done been gone. I done been 2-3 years or whatever. But in the back of my mind, I'm still thinking about what I did before I got locked up, and that's still reliving in my mind again. So when I get back out, I'm trying to think about how to, you know what I'm saying, how to pick up where I left off at. And that means that your mind has stopped growing. You know what I mean?
Right.
That means you ain't elevated, your mind stopped growing. You put yourself on hold. And I had to look at all that once I came into the knowledge, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just comparing that to a relationship wise, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like getting locked up and doing the bid and leaving your female out here, and he coming back and expecting for her to be the same. She ain't gonna be the same. She might not have cheated or nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? She could have been a straight up good woman or whatever, but she ain't gonna still be the same.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Something's gonna be in the change. Either she's gonna be in the change for the better or for the worse. And you know what I'm saying? So it's up to you to figure out what area, you know, that she'll been in change in or whatever. If you, and 9 times out of 10, it don't work out, you know?
Right.
So, but, you know, going back to your original, I'll just use that for an analogy, but going back to the original situation, like, yeah, man, you gotta, you know, I ain't saying get out here and be no hoe and do nothing like that and, you know, try to hit everything you can, but, you know, it's all right to get out and date a little bit and, you know, communicate and, you know, get up with a female and, you know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that, you know?
Right.
But the thing about it, you got to know what you want out of life and know what you're looking for, you know what I'm saying? And you got to learn, it's like you got to learn different personalities, you know what I'm saying, like, as you go.
Right. And which ones you can really rock with.
Mm-hmm. So
that's big right there, learning them different personalities. So man, that's the key right there. That's big.
Now, since I got both of y'all on here, let's cut into the topic at hand. Why pay for friendship when authentic partnerships are priceless?
That was the thumbnail. I know it said something about a friendship and whatnot.
I'm just saying because people think they have to pay for a friendship to have loyalty. To me, that's no way to have loyalty because when your money runs out, that person is gone.
That's right. Man, I tell you what, you like you say, you hit rock bottom. You hit rock bottom and see how many friends you got.
Right.
Versus when you got, you know what I'm saying, when you got money, and how many friends that you have around when you had money. You know, it took for me to find out, you know what I'm saying, over the years who my friends were. I had to cut a lot of friends off, so-called friends, because they really ain't friends. They was, you know, associates, or you know, and most of them was like family members. I had to cut a lot of family off. You know, because when you're trying to grow, man, when you're trying to get somewhere in life, man, you're gonna have a lot of people that's gonna the main people that you think gonna be for you gonna be the ones against you, man.
Right.
And it can either come down to your own parents, mama, dad, and sister, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, some people want you to live your life through your reality.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? They want you to live the life that they should have had. You know, it's like that child father. You know what I'm saying? He going to watch his son play basketball. One second, my guy. I'm be on mute real quick though. But yeah.
Okay. Will. I just plugged in Street Rich. What's going on, Street Rich?
All right.
What's going on, man? How you doing, man? How's everything, man?
Man, I'm good. What's going on, Street Rich?
Street Rich. I don't know. Maybe you got me on hold or something. He's still online, but he's not speaking. But so yeah, you said you had to cut off family members and everything. You saying
yeah.
Man.
Sometimes you got to when they ain't meaning you no good. They ain't trying to help you. They trying to hurt you. You know what I mean?
Right.
I can't have nobody in my corner on my side if they ain't trying to help me. You know, especially when I'm trying to help you and you ain't trying to help me.
Right.
You know, I might as well get you out of my way and go on here and continue what I'm doing because you hindering me. You're gonna be in my way.
Right.
So, and sometimes that can be people. You know what I'm saying? It can be sometimes people want you to startle. They don't want you to, you know what I'm saying, to flow and handle your business and take care of your business with ease. They come trying to get you to, you know what I'm saying, do all the wrong things, you know.
Right.
So, like my mom used to always tell us back in the day, you know, you find out who your friends is when you tell them that you need a ride to work or you trying to work out a job application. They ain't gonna do that, but you tell them you want to go get a bottle of liquor or go buy some weed or something. They all for that. They'll ride you all day.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
My life right there. That's my
They
life.
won't help. They won't help you. They won't help you no kind of way to do nothing that's gonna benefit you, unless it's gonna benefit them in the process.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact.
You know. Or it's like, you know what I'm saying, I ain't finna take him to fill out no job application. I ain't finna do that. She thinks she gonna be better than me. He think he gonna be, you know what I'm saying? I ain't finna do that. But the minute you go and say, hey man, let's go get some alcohol, or let's go buy a bag of weed, or let's go do this, you down for that. You'll club all night and party all night. You see?
Right.
They want you to see you because they want to see you in that drunk or stupor.
They want you to live. They want you to live in the. They want you to live in the. They want you to continue to live in the negative because they living in the negative.
Yup, sure indeed.
Man.
Yo, that's that evil spirit right there. See, you gotta look at money. You gotta look at money like a wheelbarrow, man. Going up the hill, and the hill is success. You know. So when that wheelbarrow lose that wheel, you know what I'm saying? Who gonna jump out and fix that wheel, yo? Who the hell gonna pick up the wheel, put the boat in it? Who gonna grab the rope, continue to go up like food success, or even be behind the wheelbarrow and push that shit up the hill towards success? You got some people that are gonna stay in that wheelbarrow and they're going to leech off of you. You know what I'm saying? And have other people push the wheelbarrow up. And the ones that are inside the wheelbarrow is the ones who you gotta get out your life, bro.
Right. Well, see, I look at it like this. You know what I'm saying? And I agree with your aspect. But I look at it like, you know what I'm saying? Some people gonna have more negative in them than they gonna have positive in them. You're gonna have some people have more positive in them than they have negative in them. You know what I'm saying? It's that balance, that yin and that yang balance. It's just energy. You got people that's full of negative energy that's out here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they willing, and it's a source of evil, but I'm looking at it as an energy level. I'm looking at it as a positive and negative. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't have a positive without a negative.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna have evil among us at all times, but it's always we got evil enough. We can be evil when we want to be evil. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's how you balance that stuff.
Right. Kind of like that justice said, misery loves company.
That's right.
Everybody got evil in them.
That's right. That's why I say it's that balance. You got those two selves. You got the lower self and you got the higher self.
Now, Street Rich, come to the mic a little more because you kind of quiet where we can't really hear you.
I said, everybody got some evil in them, but you got to know when to turn the dog on and when to turn the dog out. You know what I'm saying? But it's still people out here who act like they'll help you, but they really hurt you. You know what I'm saying? But they helping themselves for beneficial reasons.
Right.
So, you know, you got to watch out for a lot of, like, all kinds of stuff out here. You got to keep your eyes open. So if you dealing with a person y'all on a positive level, if you gonna keep it positive, you're gonna stay up on that level. When you see it going negative, if you gonna straighten it out like you know what I'm saying, that's what it was. But if you get all, you know what I'm saying, you get out of character, then it's like shit. You really just trying to trick me. You trying to play games with me. You know what I'm saying? So anybody who's trying to play games, you gotta turn that dog on.
Right.
That's a fact.
But I try to
understand too. We too loyal, man. Black people, well, not black people, but black men in general. We too loyal, and sometimes that can be a handicap for us because we expect other people to keep it real as we keep it real, and sometimes the other person wasn't real as you expect them to be.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that, but I also believe in, you know what I'm saying, like you said, we black people, you know, as a man, you know, black people, we might be loyal, you know what I'm saying, but what reasons are we loyal to? Because sometimes you can be loyal to the wrong shit.
Yep, exactly.
See, what you're being loyal to might not be, you know, like you said, that person that you might not, that you know might be a rat or whatever, but you still fuck with them from time to time because you benefit from them. You know it ain't no good.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's so long that the snake don't bite you.
Well, sometimes we get caught up in being loyal to the wrong thing. You know, I don't think I can say about being don't be loyal to nobody. Be loyal to yourself.
Right.
And It's gonna show. You know what I'm saying? You be loyal to yourself and be real with yourself. You ain't got to prove to nobody else because it's gonna already shine on you, man.
Right.
It ain't gonna. It ain't gonna be. It ain't gonna. It's gonna automatically shine on you because you walking in your truth. It's gonna automatically because you loyal. It's gonna just shine on you. And ain't nobody gonna be able to take that from you because it's gonna be within you already.
Right.
It ain't that you got to be loyal to everybody else and show everybody else how loyal you is. You got to be loyal to yourself. And, you know, and prove it to yourself.
Like when I leave the Giant situation, you know what I'm saying? Giant saying like he was loyal to his girl to the point he ain't flirting out here.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you with a girl and you know, I mean, that's loyal to a certain aspect, you know. But you ain't gonna be loyal just off the damn bridge for her. If she tell you to jump, you know what I mean. So you still gonna be loyal, but you gonna be loyal to a certain degree.
And that was like a handicap for me because I was seeing red flags, but since she did certain things for me, I overlooked all the other.
Yeah, you ignored it, but that was to your disadvantage essentially.
But guess what though?
Right.
See what you do now, because you've been through that and seen that. Now you learn and you aware of that. So in other words, she taught you something real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She taught you. She gave you some games, and really, you got to take that same game she gave you and flip it. You know, you don't want to get done like that no more. She did a number on you, so that's something you can take in and not let it happen to you no more. That's a lesson.
Like what? They ain't lost. There's a big real about it. At the same time, like man, you go out there and you fit the water. Like every female is flirtation, whether you know it or not. Every female love compliments. Like they ain't gonna tell you about all the folks that say, "Oh man, that look good" when they was at work. So you know that some dudes get caught and not even getting themselves together, and trying to look good to get a girl. You gotta be the top shape. Even when you got a girl, so when you got a girl, you really gotta put it on them.
I'm you like you fading in and fading out on. I can't hardly put together what you're saying.
Wait a second. James, if you listen to the channel, turn it down. You gotta turn it down because I can keep hearing the echo come in.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. Somebody got an echo going. I can't hardly hear it. But he's still on, ain't
he? Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I was just saying it's in a tip top shape because when you get out here in this world, like females love attention. They gonna be flirtatious regardless. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, men is too. That's nature. That's human nature. That's us. That's men and women. You know, black or white. It don't matter.
But a lot of men let themselves go when they get a female. They like, okay, I got her now, so I ain't gotta keep on dressing and impressing her. So I gotta keep her.
But you see a lot of women go vice versa. You see what I'm saying? But I'm trying to look at it from both ways because I know that we human beings, and I know that I don't want the people on the channel looking at it like it's gonna be lopsided, like it's we are men talking, and I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying a female too because it go both ways. You know.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We got to keep ourselves together, just like a female keep themselves together.
Right.
Be out here, still moving and grooving. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, don't let yourself go just because you got one. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep on.
If a man unlift that woman's gonna lift that man 9 times out of 10. If she keep herself going, and you put her up there and keep her keeping herself up, she's gonna make you want to keep yourself up.
Right. But pay attention to all the signs too. Don't overlook things. Like if you see something that's kind of not on point, you got to question it. You can't be like, well, she's hit, like James said, or she's hitting on these particular things, so I'm gonna overlook that. No, if you really got a problem with that, you got to kind of address that immediately.
Right then, yeah, right then. It's possible. You know. Yeah, like if you got a girl and she out flirting or something, you catch her flirting or something, hey, you supposed to check that. You know, hey, what's up with that? I saw you, boy, what that's about? You know what I mean? And see in the back of your mind, you already see what the play gonna be like already after that, pretty much. That's what you see if you did.
Let me say this to all the young men, right? Because I had a case out there, like where I live at. There's like another county or whatever. So I had a case out there. I had like a child support case. So after the child support case was over, everything got squashed away because that child support case about to get dropped. So I'm at the bus stop. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? And these young guys, they like in their 20s, and they was talking about like how they moved in with a woman. So I was telling them like, yo, I advise all these young men that's listening to this platform, don't move in with no woman when you young. Get your
Right.
own apartment, man. When you move in with that woman, she's the dictator. It's like going to China. You feel me? She's the dictator. She's gonna tell you what to do, how to do it. You're not really gonna have a say so in our household, man. Real talk. I advise all these young men, you're not on the deed, you're not on the rent, whatever you gotta sign. You're not on none of that. So she could kick you out in all the seasons, bro. All she gotta do is call the police, say this and say that. Then you have to leave that home, man. You're gonna be kicked out in the summertime. You're gonna be kicked out in the springtime. You're gonna be kicked out in the wintertime. You're gonna be kicked out in the fall. So all you young men, get your shit together, man. Get your own apartment. I just had to say that. I'm really stressing that. I'm really stressing that to the young men or even the older men. It don't matter. Don't move in with a woman, man. Don't do it. It's a failure for disaster, bro. I did it. I did it, and I had to learn the hard way, bro.
Now, what y'all got to add, Street Rich or Williams?
I would say that, I can agree to about 80-20. And I would say that, what I'm saying, most cases you do got a lot of men that move in with women, and sometimes they don't go nowhere. They take care of their household, they pay their bill, they do what they got to do. You know what I'm saying? But the advice that you're giving, it is the real advice. It's advice that they should take. But at the same time, we living that ain't happening for real. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's a reality we want to come true. But in reality, they moving in with these women and they doing what they doing. That's just what that is. But the advice to them for them young guys is, like you said, get your own place, man, where you can run your own place.
Right.
That's the first to becoming a man. When I was 14 years old, I bought my own car. I left my mama's house at 14 years old. Not because she kicked me out, not because of it, because I made decisions too. You know what I mean? So I bought my first car, man, which I ain't saying I made no that one I ain't glorifying or nothing like that. What I did, but it's the truth, is the way I came up. You know what I mean?
Right.
I was out on my own, living on my own, and had my own apartment and little houses and stuff like that when I was even in my teens coming up. So in like back in the days when we was growing up, we'll get the females and we'll take them to the motel rooms and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Before they had houses and stuff like that or whatever. But now they just straight like letting dudes move in and then they just totally controlling them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the young men ain't being taught to be young men. You know?
Right.
They follow another agenda, you know what I mean? So I encourage all the young guys, if you out there, you a teenager, and the older guys, you know what I'm saying, get your own shit, man. Nothing wrong with having your own, man.
Right.
Ain't any talking about you don't want to put them in your name and all that, because guess what? Somebody else got some in your name.
Right.
The white folks got stocks and all kinds of shit in our name. The numbers and stuff. So you don't want to get them in your name. Okay?
Now, Cadillac J just said, I agree. Get your own first.
and then look, when you die, you ain't got nothing to leave back to nobody. You got all these kids, and you can't leave them nothing because you ain't got nothing in your name. You ain't got no kind of legacy to leave behind or nothing. Get your own shit, man, and learn how to become young men. And men, that way, you know what I'm saying, maybe some of these women will start following it or start being women. You know what I mean?
Right.
But for the most of it, hell, see, the women see the game like the men see the game. And that's just what it is right now.
Now, you got anything to add, Street Rich? Oh, I think you don't know the call. Well, so what was I gonna say?
Yeah.
So, man, James, you still there?
Yeah, man, I'm right here.
Okay. So, trying to think. I wonder why it's still echoing like that.
It might be me. Let me see.
Do I got the YouTube? I don't think I got the YouTube.
You hear now?
I hear it a little bit. Yeah.
No,
Wait.
it ain't me.
Okay.
I thought I had it on speaker, but it ain't me.
Okay. Now, let's go into this. Okay, now, far as like good friendships, I know you said, Will, you had a good friend pass. Like, how long was that
Yeah.
friendship for that you had?
Yeah, they was like a couple of years, well, a lot of years older than me, but you know what I'm saying, they raised me, you know what I'm saying, pretty much to where like, I seen them come through the streets and then uh get older, you know what I'm saying, and get wiser and do better, you know what I'm saying. So I seen and know them essentially for about 25 or 30 years all my life.
Okay.
And when I met them, I was like, you know what I'm saying, I was like 14, 15 years old in the street, and they was the ones that always give me the advice. They was like 25, 30 years old. You ain't gotta be out here, don't throw your life away, don't get in no trouble, blah, blah, you know what I'm saying, all the good stuff.
Right.
And they were the examples because I was able to see them go through jail, go to prison, and get in, all the stuff that they went through and still came out and then was able to change their life and, you know what I'm saying, still, get halfway decent before they did leave, you know.
Right.
And then a couple of my family members, they wasn't real close because they were so old, like, 80 something years old and stuff like that. But, still was family. And I still remember when they was younger and they still, close family. And I got one friend now where she a relative, but she 92 years old. So I have to go and check on her every other, week or like 2 or 3 times a week to make sure she all right and talk to her and stuff like that, spend some time with her.
Hmm.
Some that the younger generation don't do. They don't acknowledge the older people. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I do a lot of charity work for them, so I go by and see them and sit with them and talk to them and stuff like that. Go to the store for them. They need some. Just trying to be a community neighbor or whatever.
Right.
So, but yeah, man, I've been out here in the streets, and I know how it is. It's a struggle right now, and ain't nobody really. You know what I'm saying? They got money. They saying we ain't got no money. We got money, but we spending on the wrong bullshit,
Right.
on the wrong reasons.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just about the decision that you making now while I'm here. Like I say, when I leave, I want the Lord will. I want to be able to leave my kids, a legacy behind and leave something behind for them.
Mm-hmm.
So
along with the knowledge that you're imparting to them every day.
Right. So it's our job to teach them. We can't let them say that, y'all old folks dropped the ball or whatever it is. And that we might have did drop the ball in certain areas, but it's up to us to still keep it clean too, though, because they still looking up to us.
Right.
And then and it's like the older people, the elders, they looking up to us too to keep them going. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We don't keep them going, but keep them wanting to live. That's how a lot of them die, because they don't have the will to want to live no more, because they don't have nobody that check on them, care on them and stuff. They get a certain age and they just work hard all their life and got a house or two, and then they go in the home, and then the state take everything from them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then that shit, it just kills a lot of our young people. It kills them early,
Yeah, Street said he left a whole city behind.
Yeah. I got a lot of family members that I mess with and talk to. I love all of them. I don't discriminate against now one of them because I know how to treat each one of them as an individual. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So those ones that I detach myself from, I still know how to treat them. And we still people, but we ain't seeing eye to eye. We on y'all on something different. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like people when you're trying to enlighten somebody and wake somebody up. Sometimes they want to be stuck in la la land. They want to be in their own reality. So it's hard to kind of, you know what I'm saying, drop jewels off. You know what I'm saying, to give some people knowledge.
Right. Because it's easier. It's easier to keep doing what you've been doing and been used to,
Yeah.
even though it's kind of it's not aiding you. It's actually setting you back.
Right. And it's like, I got little nieces and nephews and stuff like that, and then I be trying to tell them, they mamas and stuff, look, don't be riding around buying your little weed, smoking with these children in the car, you know what I'm saying, because y'all know this, whatever these children see y'all doing, they gonna start doing that, and since we getting mad at them, because y'all doing that bullshit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I try to be like the example in my family and be the one to try to, you know what I'm saying, I'm big on. I try to keep shit straight for everybody, you know what I mean?
Right.
You do what you do. You keep it from around them children, let them children be all in y'all business, seeing what y'all be doing. Then I try to talk to them about, But I got some real beautiful nieces and stuff, man. Somebody fine, whatever, you know what I'm saying? They nice looking, but I don't want them to be getting with these old no good dudes, and then they mistreating them, and then they putting their self esteem down, and then you know what I'm saying? You know, they confident, they all that carries on with being a young teenage female. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I done watched a whole lot of them grow up. You know. And so I just try to say keep all that stuff from around them kids, and that way they won't be so fast and knowing what's going on.
Right.
That's how they catching on. That's how they catching on. They see the mamas and daddies doing everything.
Now let me say this. JR came in and said remaining anonymous is key, and then Street Rich said nothing but the truth.
Yeah. And that goes on in my family, so I'm using myself for an example. You know what I mean? So I just try to be a good leader to them, and when they come around me, I always try to drop a little knowledge on them and let them know, I love them, and you know what I'm saying. And I always try to leave somebody with a thought when they come to see me. I always try to give them something to go with. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they don't think about it then, but they might think about it later on and be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Now I know what he's talking about. Now I see what he was saying, So he continued to go ahead.
I was gonna say, tell me this from your aspect, your world and your worldview, Williams. How would you, like have a youngster or even probably someone that ain't too aware of being worked over and someone running game on them, essentially how I said the title, they think they should pay for a friendship. They feel if I pay for this person is really going to be in my corner and really going to be for me. How can you let them know in a way where they can peep the signs like this is not going to be beneficial for you?
Well, first of all, we gotta put them in a position, and not only put them in a position, put ourselves in a position as if this situation really, you gotta walk this thing through. It's just like if you going out to rob a bank or something, you're gonna plan this shit out. You ain't gonna just run in that motherfucker, right?
Right.
So if you're trying to if you're trying to pass some knowledge on to a younger person or something, which the reason why they don't want to listen to us older elder people because we ain't their peers. It's like we ain't want to listen to our mamas and dads, but we listen to our homeboys in the street or whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we know that mama and them telling us right, but you know what I'm saying? So they gonna attach to their peers with what's going on around them because they said, you know what I'm saying? But to answer your question, it's like, you know what I'm saying? You pull one to a side and you see them. If you see somebody, if you see them doing just they might not be in the wrong way or doing nothing wrong, but what's on your mind? Ain't nothing wrong with talking to them, things on their mind. And then, maybe say they might be thinking about doing something wrong or thinking about, they might not be wrong to them, but we know it could be wrong, you know what I'm saying? So it's up to us to tell them, look, man, if you do this was going to 9 times out of 10 happen to you. You probably got a chance of getting away. You probably got a chance of going to jail. And you probably got a chance of getting killed. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what option do you want? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, if you want to go out and do this and do that right there, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm trying to tell you not to do it when you got to make that bed hard for yourself when you got to lay in it. You know what I'm saying? So if you just take my advice, maybe you won't go through with somebody else and then through.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So you just, it's hard to get the youth to kind of listen right now, but because they listen to all the Jay-Z's and Cardi B's and they think whatever they saying is the right thing in actuality, you know what I'm saying? So it's up to us to just put our boots on the ground, our feet on the ground and actually interact with these kids on a social level and on the grassroots level. You know what I'm saying? They need some kind of youth camps to keep going 24 hours, like 7 days a week. They need youth camps all over this, and putting positive stuff in there. And, they need to learn about history, learn about, the real history, our history, not nobody else's history, our history. I'm speaking for the black people, for our melanated people, and sisters and brothers. We need to learn our history, you know what I'm saying? Not what somebody giving us or throwing on us,
Right.
All that stuff tie into we talking about it. It ties into the same thing, but it all comes at different angles because you got friends that come around want to be your friend just through holidays. Just want to be your friend on certain days when they, and they want to have, it's just all kind of different ways that you have to, dodge these kind of arrows and bullets that's coming up on us.
Right. So like this is for example, like if someone caught a lawsuit and they just got paid off. People hear about
Mm-hmm.
that and they might start wanting to come up around you. Oh, what's been going on with you, man? And
Yep.
try to act like they
Yep.
didn't know about your lawsuit or whatever, and want
Yep.
to. Oh, you know what? I done ran into some trouble. You think you can help me out? Well, you got it. I heard you just got paid off on
Mm-hmm.
the lawsuit and all that.
Yep. Or if you been working hard all week long and know it's Friday, we finna get paid today. I'm finna go around here and see what he got and try to get him to spend some of this money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's all those kind of plots and stuff and fake friends coming around. I got people that come around. When I know they want something, they ain't got them. They just coming. You know what I'm saying? You ain't just coming to see me. I know you want something.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Because
Right.
I know the people that I really fuck with. They gonna call me. They gonna say, "What's up, man? What you got going on? You want to do this? You want to do that?" You know what I'm saying? I got people that I fuck with that's gonna really. I know they ain't coming for no bullshit. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? But you got a lot of them that come. Every time how you know when they come, you might let it slide 1 or 2 times, 3, 4, 5 times, but you start picking up on the game and you be like, "Damn, I notice every time they come, they don't want to do them to smoke my shit and they want to run."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't fucking with that motherfucker no more. I ain't, when they come, they ain't never got nothing. They want to hit you weed, they want to drink a beer, they want to shout a liquor, they want everything you got, but they ain't bringing nothing to the table. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they got a good story to tell about somebody else. They good storytellers. Them motherfuckers ain't got shit, man. They come around you and tell everybody else business as long as you got them drinking and smoking your weed and shit with them.
Right.
The minute you got them gone, the minute they gone, shit, they talking about you. You the next subject. I just left from a low house. He ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? He come the next motherfucker ain't got nothing.
Right.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
all that old kind of shit, man. It's real life shit though. I'm trying to keep it real. That's what it is. That's how it is.
Hmm.
They think if you ain't got no money, try. If you got some money, if you want to try, my boy, try to borrow some money from me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do that today.
I'm fucked up, man. Let me get about $20, man.
Right.
Borrow $20, $30. I'm fucked up, man, right now, man. I'll give you right back to you. You know what I'm saying? Watch how many motherfuckers turn you down before you get that one motherfucker that give it to you.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a simple test that anybody can do anytime to really see.
You know who your friends is, because if a motherfucker call me and say they need something, if I ain't got it, I'm going to say, hold on, my nigga, let me make a flip phone call so I can get it for you. I'm going to make sure I try to help you get it. But that friend, if that so-called friend tell you he ain't got it, hey, man, call me back by 20 minutes. You call him back, they don't answer the phone. Hey, man, oh, shit, I had to do something else, man. You bullshit. You ain't for real. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You already know. But it's going to be that one motherfucker you call, going to be like, hey, man, you need, man, hey, you can come through, man, but I ain't got all that. You can get half, you can get what I got. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're gonna have that one that's gonna keep it real with you, so that'd be the one that I fuck with.
Hmm.
And then my homeboy, man, I'm saying homeboy, but I only got 2 people, literally like 2 people in my neighborhood that I really, really fuck with. And we don't even see each other every day. But I know it's all love. We owe each other money. We ain't never fell out about it. We ain't never paid each other. We ain't never fell out about it. We still homeboy. We don't see eye to eye. We might got them get into an argument or something. Hey, man, fuck that shit. I'm going to go home. I'll be back tomorrow. Next day, we'll be out drinking and doing the same shit again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With ain't no love lost involved. Because, we just had a disagreement or whatever. I might have had my head too bad. It might have said some shit. You might have got caught in your feelings or something. It might have been the other way. Hey, my bad. Let's move on. Them friends, man.
Mm-hmm.
But my uncle always told me it takes a lifetime to make a friend. If you ever get your friend, you better keep it.
Right. But see, a lot of people think you could make a friend within a day's time, and that ain't how it works. You got to go through some things.
That's that new age old friend. Hey, friend, because see, I work at the hospital part time too. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And all the nurses, that's the new slang now. Hey, friend, hey, for everybody's friend. But I'm noticing because you know what I'm saying. When y'all turn y'all backs and y'all walking up, you call each other bitches.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't come with that friend shit to me, because I already know it's a game right about now. Because it don't take nobody to have your friend for you to know that they're your friend, because they're gonna show you. They actually gonna speak.
Right.
When last time my folks called you like, hey man, I'm just checking on you, man. You need anything? You want to go out to eat breakfast, or you want to bring your sausage bacon man, biscuit, or you want a cup of coffee, man. You want, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't nobody call and do that no more. It's always, hey, your phone ring, they want you. You know what I'm saying? They want something.
Right. They want some or want to sell you some. Man, I got this. You
Yeah,
think you want to buy this? And like, nah, I ain't
yeah.
looking for that.
Ain't nobody just saying, hey man, how you doing, man? I'm just checking on you, man. How your family, how your mama doing? Hey, ain't nobody hardly doing that no more, man.
Right.
But everybody hollering real.
Mm.
So
Yeah, so you giving it, I mean, you really dropping Jews right here. You giving them the building blocks like, hey, if you ain't seeing this out of the
yeah,
person that is essentially trying to get you to pay for their
mm-hmm,
friendship,
mm-hmm,
that's letting you know this is not the person you should really be rocking with and really giving up your hard earned revenue towards,
yeah.
you know?
That's right. You wasting your time because they ain't trying to. They don't want you to get no farther than they getting. They want to beat you to the top. They want to hold you down so they can beat you to the top. They can keep you held down.
Right.
You know. And some of them don't even want to get to the top. They just want to live in their negative ways.
Hmm.
Cause they conditioned. Like that slave syndrome. It's got us fucked up, man. It's got a lot of us fucked up mentally. They did a number on us with that slavery shit, man. That psychological bullshit, man.
Right.
They got a lot of it. Look at this. Check this out. You remember the shit that we seen on TV back then, Back to the Future, and all that old Terminator and all that shit.
Yeah.
We thought that shit wasn't gonna come to fruition. Now that shit became to fruition.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? They got real live goddamn Terminator robot now. So essentially, your goddamn their reality is becoming your reality. They creating the reality for us.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? We got to get out of it because we live with somebody else's reality. We ain't living our reality.
Right.
And that's what people run from. They want to stay stuck in reality, in the system reality.
Hmm.
That's a fact. Look at that movie, Get Out. They telling you right there, you got to get out, man. You in the sunken state. You in the sunken place.
Right.
They telling us every day. But we walking the living dead, the living dead, the walking dead. Look, we zombies. We walking around like zombies, man. With a damn computer in our hands. That's guiding us, GPS. It's number the zombies.
Right.
See? And we think it's all fun and games, and we just, laughing along with it, and everything lovey-dovey, and see your focus on the wrong thing. They got our people so messed up, man. I see it every day, and they ask me why I'm mad. Hell, why the hell you ain't mad?
Right.
All the shit you see going on, you ain't mad. That's letting me know you got a problem right there because you don't see what I see.
Mm.
I see shit fucked up, and you telling me it's okay. You know what I mean?
Right.
All these men wearing dresses and purses and all this old bullshit and skinny jeans and this and that, and that's okay. That's normal, right?
Hmm.
Then when you talk about it, you get slammed because man, you too old school, man. Man, fuck that, y'all. This shit changing, man. Men ain't men no more.
Right.
That's a fact. Men ain't men no more. They look at the young youth now. I ain't gonna say the majority of it, but look at a certain section of it. How they feminize them slowly but surely. Turn to young women. Young wannabe women, so they can because they feel the black man.
Right. What was the Public Enemy album, Fear of a Black Planet?
Feel the black planet. And it's inevitable to happen. They can't stop it from happening. They trying to stall it and stall it all they can, but they can't happen. They can't. It's in the flip, man. They time up. They know they time up. They trying to do all they can to goddamn destroy many of us they can because they know their time is already up. They losing their power and everything. Just look at it. Look at the system. It already was built on corrupt. Now it's really just fucked up. It's just falling down every day. So it's spiritual warfare on us and physical warfare on us, man.
Right. So crazy is like you said, infighting with our own people, that share the same melon as us,
Mm-hmm. That's why I say they done a number on us. Cause see, they ain't got to really sit out. They ain't got to get out and do it to us no more. Cause we gonna do it to ourselves.
Right.
They done already planned it in the, you know what I'm saying, in the intake in the season. See. But we got to wake. You know. But more of us waking up every day. We got a lot of people that's waking up and starting to come to realize and understand and see. You know. So I ain't gonna say it's all bad, but at the same time, it need to be just more of us that's stepping up to the plate. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So to take a child, to raise a child these days, man, is almost insane. But but because the reason why I say that because you don't want the people. I ain't gonna say the people, but a certain mass of people don't want to tell their children the real truth. You know,
right?
Because they've been lied to. They've been lied to all their life, and then you see they pass that junk on down to their kids. And they don't want to. They don't never. But they think they grow. They don't want to learn no more, or they don't have a will to want to learn. And, you know, find out what's going on. You see.
Mm-hmm.
You got to tell that child from man.
Let me just add this real quick. You gotta understand that black men's back in the day, they had structure, man. No matter what organization they was in. They was in the mosque, they had structure. They was in the Black Panther Party, they had structure. Even in the gang, bruh, they had structure. All of these people from back in the day had structure.
You know why they had structure? You know why they had
structure at? Where was the structure?
They had structure because they didn't have a choice. See, right. Before segregation and all that, see, black folks didn't have a choice. We had to deal with one another. You see what I'm saying? We was forced to deal with one another before all this immigration bullshit.
Right.
So when we immigrated, that shit changed. That shit really fucked us up for real, man. Because if we would have kept dealing with each other as a people, we would have been more closer, more tighter, more loving towards one another. You know what I'm saying? But now you want to go to the white man's school and you want to do this and so they made some bad decisions and they gave up everything, man, for civil rights and all that bullshit. And they want us to think it's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Old civil rights, this and that. Hell, but before that shit, y'all was doing a whole lot better.
Mm-hmm.
You had so many black businesses and stuff and all kinds of stuff going on back then, man. You know, we still had the white man on our neck, but at the same time, they didn't want to deal with us, so we was forced to deal with each other.
Right.
And we should have kept dealing with each other and not been dealing with them. You see? So I think that what they did was they de-revolutionized the black man back then.
Right.
They seen every time one tried to come to power, how powerful he had became. They had to put him down.
Right.
They don't want to see that no more.
Because you see Asians building with each other. You see Italians. You see Jewish people building with each other. But why can't black folks build with each other? They keep trying to put this division between us so we don't.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because they got it in laws and they got it indoctrinated in the laws to where it's against their will for them to even want to deal with us. See, they trying to erase us as a class of people anyway, for real.
Right.
You know, and that's the worst thing we could have did was ever integrated with somebody. We should have stayed to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? You know, my mama said you don't mix nothing white with nothing natural. You don't put no cream in no coffee. Anything you add to it, you diluting it.
That's true.
What I'm saying? You add anything to black, you diluting it. You know, it should just stay black.
That's why I always have an issue when I hear people that share melon skin tone with us talking about a lot of Roman ideology. I'm like, okay, I understand we got to operate within this particular system, but I don't have to strive to be like these particular people because I'm not them people.
Right. Exactly. We ain't none of them, and they ain't none of us. It's like you say, it's two different systems. You know what I'm saying? That stuff that they got, the laws stuff that they got wrote down ain't for us. It's against us.
Right.
It's to keep us bound and chained. You know. If you look at what you say, we on 45 now? We on 45 president now?
Yep.
Okay. How many of them ancestors and grandfathers and stuff like that were slave owners? You see?
Mm-hmm.
You got the slave owner chin that's in the system, see? That's why it ain't gonna never change because the slave master still upholding the system.
Right.
The white supremacists still upholding the system. See, the only way we gonna expect for change is to take motherfucking change, man. You can't expect for your oppressor to give you nothing, man. It's not you want reparations. Shit, you better get out there and take it. And start robbing and hit these bitches upside their head like they did us, and get out and take our shit back. You know, if you ask me, in my opinion.
Yeah, when you think about it, because that's essentially what they did. They gangstered the world.
They ain't come over here asking us, oh, can we have some land? They came over here with diseases and they took shit. They invented them guns and shit, goddamn, to kill people with. We didn't have to have guns back then. That's why it wasn't no guns. White man created that shit. Because his dick was so damn small, he didn't have no confidence. He had to get a gun to put a name on his side. But for real, you know, it's their system. We can't keep on running around tonight from we want reparations, give us this and give us. They ain't asked us for a goddamn thing. They came over here and slaughtered, maimed, and killed, and did all they had to do, and we got to do the same thing to get our shit back. Because they know one thing, when they come down to go on the war, this and that, we are more ready to war on ourselves than war on them. Now, if I'm lying, tell me if you had beef with a nigga the next time you see him, you ready to have that beef and gun that nigga down. But see that white man do you like that, you gonna have respect for him. You ain't gonna do that, see. You see the difference?
Yeah.
We'll kill each other, but we're gonna go take that shit out on that white man.
Right.
You know, man work hard all day. Our old fathers and grandfathers work hard all day. White man talking to him like a nigga, calling him all kind of niggas and shit. And he can't do nothing. He can't do nothing because he want to hold his job. So he bring that shit home and beat his wife and his children, see? You see? Because you scared of Mr. Charlie. Fuck that. You know? And see, it's a problem, see? That's the problem. And no, we ain't going to stand up for them. We're going to accept everything, and we're going to in the name of Jesus, and we're going to pray, and we're going to forgive you, and this and that. Fuck that. George Zimmerman, bitch ass, shouldn't be walking around right now. People shouldn't even have the right to be able to sue nobody for $1 million or $100 million or whatever it is if it's dead in the goddamn ground. See? If somebody black do this to the goddamn, where your gangsters at now? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
All these motherfuckers, how they gang banging and this and that. Motherfucker George Zimmerman and all these hackers still walking around and ain't nobody doing nothing about it. But everybody hollering gangster on the radio. You gangster when it's time to ride on your own hood and shoot your own hood up, but you ain't gangster when it's time to run down the police headquarters and the other bullshit. And let me say this, I ain't trying to goddamn incite no riots or none of that bullshit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the same time, it's reality, see? And I don't want to have to muffle my voice in order to make my point because they want to do. They want us to be scared to speak, see? They don't want to say what really needs to be done, see?
Right.
They want us to be quiet. Oh, you can't say that. Or they go this and that. This man, come on, man. I can't live my life like that. It's like living in a relationship with somebody that's white. And I can't say nigga or hunky or some shit. What the fuck?
Right.
I can't live like that. I can't live my life like that. Man, I'd rather die in my truth, man, than die in a lie.
Hey, facts. For real.
So I'm gonna speak what's on my mind. I'm sorry, I don't trying to get the channel in trouble, nothing like that. But you know, it's we talking about reality here. We ain't talking about no fairy tale shit. They trying to give us. They trying to give us fairy tale and all this old bullshit.
Right.
You know, we just got a lot of work to do, man, and I'm gonna say this: everybody, it ain't for everybody because we know we can't save everybody. Everybody ain't coming everybody ain't coming. You know, a lot of them gonna get left behind. A lot of them niggas gonna want to be left behind because they want to see us being the master. So we can't expect them to be on our side.
That's true.
You know, all skin folk ain't kin folk. We got to get to the ones that and reach the ones that we can reach. You know. We can't afford to keep wasting time on these knucklehead motherfuckers that think they know it all and don't want to listen. And you know what I'm saying? Or you can't tell, oh, this nigga think he know everything, man. All we got to do sometimes is just shut up and listen. That's all the fuck we got to do sometimes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's all we got to do is shut the fuck up and listen sometimes. What somebody got to say. We don't never know what somebody finna tell us because we always cutting them off or They come with an idea, they always shooting it down. You can have the best idea in the world, man. You tell one of these motherfuckers your idea, oh man, that shit ain't gonna work, man. That's bullshit, man. Man, you finna get dang, you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, we don't got no code of conduct. See, all these other people, man, they got codes that they stick on these codes, man. They ain't gonna shop with no black people. They ain't gonna deal with no black people. They gonna stay on their code, see. But in some kind of way, we got to always get off our code and go deal with everybody else. When they come down and deal with one of our own people, oh man, I ain't going that nigga store, man. He ain't old steel ass bread. He got nothing, man. All that old bullshit, see.
Right.
You know, instead of trying to help the man and get a man time to build his business up, tell the man, hey, man, I know your bread a little stale, man. Look, shit, I got them. You need to get your shit together in about 6-7 months. You know what I mean? But we don't want that. We don't want to support each other. We want to support Mr. Charlie. We support the oppressor. See?
Right. But let's call this part out too, because like you said, it's the authentic, you know, people that have that melanated people like ourselves that have businesses and try to, you know, work with our people. But then it's people that claim to have a business, but really they're just a charlatan trying to, you know, steal from our people. We got to make that distinction too, because it's those that are out there that do that.
Mm-hmm. Right. Now, somebody got their background going. I can't really breaking up on me. I hear something in the background.
I'll say it like this. Let me think. James, try to just if you're not talking, try to hit the mute. I want to see if it's still echo or not.
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah.
Oh.
So
yeah, I must have been on his end.
Yeah, man, I think it is on your end, James. So, that's what I think it was. We was getting a lot of feedback from depending on where James was at. But yeah, you've been speaking a volume of truth, Will. I mean, hey, that's why I like when you come on. You always got some knowledge to impart to the people. That's why I say, hey, everybody that's on this particular live stream catching the replay, hey, you see his name in there. You see Williams, the Black Knight Williams. Click on that. Go out of this particular live stream. Go out of the particular replay. Subscribe to his channel. You know,
right?
Easy.
I'm trying to get my channel going, and I gotta have so many subscribers, so you know how that goes. So
right,
maybe that would help me, you know. But in the meantime, I'm working on this. I'm trying to get some equipment for a podcast.
Okay.
You know? I'm trying to look into getting some podcast equipment, and I'm trying to get the figures and the numbers and see how everything going. You know, what I gotta have, you know, get that studio set up.
Yeah.
So. My YouTube, it ain't really got no lot of content on it. It's still slow right now. So, you know, and then they got changes that's supposed to be coming. I've been hearing y'all saying too in the next, probably, I think tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm trying to wait around by March or April next year, you know, and see what's going on, how they gonna change things up. Cause they supposed to make a change tomorrow and another change the first of the year.
Yep, yeah, I heard about that the first of the year too.
Mm-hmm. So depending on what that change be, I don't know, cause they might be trying to get rid of a lot of us speaking the truth. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so we got to have another platform and something to go on to be able to stop them. Cause they trying to stop us from putting the truth out there.
Right.
You know, and they trying to, you know, it's gonna be. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a lot of they trying to hand out a lot of penalties and stuff like that or whatever they got going on.
Right.
But I think Google been getting hit with so many lawsuits or something. I've been hearing they've been getting hit with a lot of lawsuits and stuff when they don't want to be responsible for it. So they starting to get a little stricter on, I guess, monetization or whatever. So
right.
Whatever areas that they getting, you know, sued on and hit on. So I think the government was suing Google. I don't know. I guess the content or whatever they might want to say, reasons are. But we know, you know what I'm saying, there's too much truth getting spread out. And look, they're trying to shut that down. They don't want everybody to
because certain people's not getting paid because, you know, people are starting to wise up and rise up from this bullshit that they constantly trying to perpetuate towards the people.
Right. You know, what they done, they didn't brought a way for us to connect with one another, man, so well to where we so able to damn near just go across the world, you know what I'm saying, and see how we really living for real.
Right.
See, they can't tell us those lies about, oh, they starving in Africa and showing the big belly babies on TV with gnats and all that shit. They can't do that shit no more.
Right.
See, we've been lied to all these motherfucking years. Now we got brothers and sisters going over there taking video footage and showing how it actually really is over there. And they trying to show us, look, we all need to come together as one. I don't give a fuck about no Muslim, you Christian, you this, you that. It don't give a fuck at the end of the day when that police pull your ass over. He ain't asking you what religion you is. All he see is black goddamn skin.
Mm-hmm.
So fuck all that come out, I'm a Muslim, I'm a Christian, I'm this, I'm all that. You black. If you black, you fit the criteria they trying to do your ass.
Right.
It don't matter. It don't matter. You think that you gonna tell that police officer, oh, I'm a Christian, I believe in Jesus. Don't shoot me, don't take me to man, that man don't give a fuck about that. He see black. He see your skin.
Right.
You know. So, you know, we just gotta be careful, man. You know, it is what it is. We got to watch our back at all time. We got to stay paranoid. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We got to stay looking over our shoulders.
Man.
Then all the girls come up missing. You don't see no Amber Alert, no Edna Alert. You don't see shit being said. But it's going to be 75,000 women and chick kids missing. Come on, man. Where the fuck they going?
Right.
Now, if you ask me, I believe these motherfuckers selling them back to slavery somewhere. Taking them to another country and selling their ass to slavery or doing something, putting their ass on goddamn ghetto gatherings and all this old bullshit.
Or organ harvesting.
Yeah. So you got to watch that shit, man. With all this old shit they be putting on YouTube videos and how they be, I seen some shit ghetto gay, how they were doing them black girls on that shit, man. Shit made me so goddamn mad, man. But see, that's what the motherfuckers do. They put you in chains and all kind of shit and want to piss all over you and every goddamn thing. You see? And the more I think about that shit, I be thinking like, I'm the type of I think like, that could be somebody's daughter that they done sex taped and put on video.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And forcing these girls to do that shit, there could be some shit like that that's going on that we don't even know about. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Why is so many women and so many kids just coming up missing like that and they black and ain't nobody saying nothing about it?
Right.
You can't get CNN and run it. You can't pay CNN and run it. Or nobody, you know. Only us reporting our own news now. That's why I don't fuck with them no more. I only watch our own black melanated channels, man.
Right.
I don't like subscribing to shit white. I know them do them but lies. Half of them bitches don't even know their whole history. They don't even know they posting lies and them got them thinking they superior. They don't even know the fucking truth. And we expect for them to tell us our goddamn history and our truth.
Right.
So no, I ain't buying that one. You know. And I'm sorry, I just don't believe no man coming out no goddamn sky on no damn horse or whatever
right
to save no damn lives. I don't believe that now. I'm sorry, people, for the Christians or whoever. I just don't believe it. I just don't fucking believe it.
Right.
If he ain't came by now, he ain't coming. He should have came 400 years ago when we had from the goddamn slave ship and motherfuckers was jumping out killing they goddamn shit with their children and all that shit.
Right.
You want that? If he ain't come then, what the fuck you think he gonna come now for? And see, that's what got us divided, man. Religion got us fucked up, man. You know, that's the truth. You know, that's the truth. It got us separated and divided. Because they know one thing. We organize some shit that we ain't seen. It's what the fuck we believe in. It's a fucking myth. It's a reality. It's a fake reality.
Right.
You believe that? You believe in Santa Claus going to come down and goddamn 12-inch chimney too?
Right. Versus someone's parents working hard as hell trying to make ends meet to give their child some type of happiness during this time that they got essentially, because a lot of people don't even look at it like this. What Christmas really is about getting these businesses their books back into the black because they've been going in the red all year.
That's right. It's business. That's what it's about, money. It's religion. Religion is business. See, they incorporated business with spirituality, see. So they know black people are real spiritual people. They don't have spiritual beings in them. They ain't like us. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
they did the thing of changing places, changing places and stuff, The majority of what we seeing now are black people walking in line in white folks' in black folks' bodies. white-minded. You see, they white minds and black folks battered.
Right.
And that's why we ain't getting along and clicking right, because we've been so conditioned to think the way the slave master wants to think. See, we buy into all that crap. See?
Mm-hmm.
Christmas time, you breaking your neck and they go out there and goddamn put all your shit on layaway or pay all this for Black Friday and get this and get that and this and that, see, and then you in debt the rest of the year for one day, see.
Mm-hmm.
The next year coming up, you in debt, see. I see it happen time and time again. Just
Right.
like tax time. They go out and buy these new cars on tax time, and then 3-4 months later, you see all the record trucks deals in the world right on the damn highway towing cars.
Mm-hmm.
You see, it's a game, see. Ain't nothing but a game. See, Black Friday, that's the day, that's what they supposed to sell that shit for year round for anyway, see.
Right.
But they hold it back for one day because they know they're going to get so many people that come in and they going to sell damn near everything on that one day. So they giving you what the retail price of this shit, when it's the actual price you should be paying for the motherfucker all year round.
Mm-hmm.
See, they still it's a game. See, that's why they call it Christmas. It's a Christ mass. You see, you break that word down, Christ mass. See, that's what it is. You got the people that's running, believing in God, running the church and doing this and doing that. See, you see, it's a game. And they know the big man sitting back laughing at how he got the masses of the people on some bullshit. The Pope and all of them made them some goddamn bullshit. Just like the chessboard. Look at that chessboard. They doing everything they can to do what? Protect that goddamn queen, because that queen is the giver of life. See? But then you got the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. You see?
Mm-hmm.
But now where the woman at? So that's the white supremacy way of showing you that, look, we're taking the woman out the household and separating them from the man, see?
Right.
And see, in every religion you go in, you ain't going to see them. You're going to see the three, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. You ain't going to see that woman, see?
Right. But we'll also think about it like this. When it comes to the Pope, when it comes to that particular fraction of Christianity, or, what
Right.
they call it, who do they worship behind closed doors? The Black Madonna.
Yeah, Black Madonna, see? So they take our history and they give it back to us, but they steal from us.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? They try to create their history and include themselves in our history. See, they include themselves in our history because they didn't have a history. See, their history was, you know what I'm saying? So, do they got everything? If you look, they stole everything they got. So how could they have had a history?
Right.
They got their history is of stealing, thieving,
thievery. Right.
Living a caveman, living a rugged life. See, they run around like caveman. See, a caveman mentality. See, raping women, eating half-done meat, all this old blood sacrifice bullshit. See, that they them a beast. See, wild beast. See. You see, and we just see some of us in adapt to those ways. See, and that's what it is. That's what's killing us. We're killing ourselves. See, because of the mentality. That's why I said they did a number on us, man. They fucked a whole lot of our minds up. And see, some of this stuff you can't tell your parents these days, your parents and grandparents.
Yeah, they too programmed.
You can't tell them it's a joke, that you've been played, that you've been bamboozled, and you've been ganked. It's over with. See, the lie up. That's one thing the cracker know. He know them lie up, so he can't tell them no lies. See, the only lie he can do now is try to cover his own ass and go dig it and get in the hole somewhere, because he know the truth coming out. You can't hold the truth down for too long. You know. So that's what it is, man. It's all a game. It's one big game. So, and we the last to stop it all. All of them laughing at us because we won't stand up. We won't be too forgiving and too, I forgive you and this and that, and because of the goddamn police officers, judges and shit, all that old bullshit, see, and all that shit make us look like we the biggest link, see, and we the strongest goddamn link.
Right, like we're some kind of docile little child that has to be told what to do or something.
Yeah. Oh, we ain't able to control them, so we got to we got to cut their hair and groom them and treat them like this and beat them and do, we got to kill them and do them any kind of way, see, because they, but when it's them the whole while. See?
Man.
See, they doing it, you see? but they making it look like we doing it.
Right.
You know, we don't raise none of our children to run inside no goddamn church and kids and shoot no church up. You know, we don't raise no terrorist ass children like that. You see. But every time one of us get on TV, we are savage. We this, we that, we this, we that.
Right.
But they don't label on none of theirs. See, all they are sick. You know, he had an ADHD problem. Or see, he was sick. He had mental illness and all those kind of, you see, excuses and shit, see.
And I look at it like this. I may be, even though I wouldn't be, more prone to believe, whatever they're preaching if it came from a news station that was owned by someone that is melanated like us, but none of them are. So if none of them are, how are they speaking on my behalf?
Mm-mm. And the one that is, and the one that is, that's all the color. And like they're scared to say what it really is. You know, they've been bought and paid for too, see.
Right.
The one that is, see. That's what we got to get rid of, that Sambo motherfucker, see. You see? Like they say, all kinfolk ain't kinfolk.
Right.
You see? It's our main one that we think we try to get to the top, the ones that be the damn gatekeepers that hold us down, see? Did you see that? That what's the name that they finna bring out? That documentary that Oprah behind again on what's the name? Damn, who his name is? On Russell Simmons. Yeah, see, Oprah, she finna do another documentary. She already trying to tear down Michael Jackson. You know, see, and fuck him up.
Right.
Look at what she finna do to Russell Simmons. Got R. Kelly too, man. See. Now they finna start fucking with Russell Simmons. See. And Oprah doing a documentary.
Wow. Yeah, I ain't heard about that. Well, you starting to break up, Will? Dang. I'm gonna cut out. I don't know if it's your cell. I don't know what's going on. I can't hear you at all. Will.
Hello?
Yeah. Oh, damn it. Let me try to put you back in, Will. Hold on a second. It was breaking up bad as hell. Let me see. You there, Will?
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. It had the Bluetooth hooked to the car and the car pulled out. My bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, see how they trying to do it? They trying to bring him down and defame him and tear him down, see? What's the feeling, see? I don't know what parts you had heard before it had cut off, so I was just trying to, repeat it.
Yeah, recapping it. There ain't nothing wrong with it. Yeah, I ain't heard about that though. But yeah, with Oprah, anything I hear about Oprah, like when she was talking with like you said, with Michael Jackson throwing him under the bus and all this kind of stuff, but people were supposed to look up to Oprah because she's melanated. No, she ain't really for us. Matter of fact, she's I won't even say Satan. They're what's the word? It's even beyond Satanism. It's Luciferian, like a Luciferian, you know.
She down with that, with the Baphomet and all that shit, the owl and all that.
Right.
She down with all that. But see, she was a prime example of where she remember when she first started out, black folks built her up.
Right.
He built up and supported her and gave her all the support and everything she needed. See, now look at her 10, 15, 20 years later, see? You all for the white man now. You trying to throw every nigga here under the bus because you don't want nobody to do what? Get your position where you keep out no position or what is it? You're gatekeeper, see?
Right. So it's Uncle Tom's and Uncle Tom or Auntie Thomasina's.
Yeah, no, Sambo. You gotta remember, Uncle Tom was a good one now. They Sambo. They good Sambo and Sambo X.
Yeah.
You see, Uncle Tom was the one that come in and make sure everybody had what they supposed to have. They had picked enough patent and shit. Uncle Tom had put that shit in there and made sure motherfuckers got straight. Sambo seen that shit and went and told. So I always try to correct them when they say at the time, but I know what it means. You know what it means, though.
Yeah.
But Ashley Allen got down the time with the goddamn hero. Rambo was the motherfucker that was the snitch bitch, the one that was going to tell everything, the mouth, and you see.
Or if think about it, you kind of spoke on this type of ideology before. Was back in the day, Nat Turner.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, that movie I would recommend people go see that and pick it up. Birth of a Nation.
Yeah, I didn't see the newly revived one, but I did see the old one with damn, whose name in it? The I guess the original version of the 70 version or whatever, 80 some version.
Yeah.
I think I seen some of it the other day. I didn't watch all of it though, but I remember seeing it when I was younger, and I want to watch it again so I can get a better whole full view understanding though. So I do want to see the newer movie of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, but it's just the way it is, man. Until we can, you know. And like I said, it ain't gonna be everybody. Everybody ain't gonna get it. So we can't run around trying to expect everybody to come into knowledge because some people don't want knowledge. They just closed minded and they feel like they where they is. They don't need to learn no more. They don't want no more. You know what I'm saying? So and we can't push it on them. All we can do is spread the word and keep going. You know.
Right.
So. There's a lot of game out here for people to pick up on and all that, but I wouldn't just see, I'm gonna say game, but I mean knowledge,
Yeah. Life things that carry you along within life issues. Yeah. I mean,
but sometimes when we say game, people take it as a different aspect. He's trying to run something on me or something like that. So I want to say knowledge and wisdom, because game can mean a lot of things.
Right.
But the first thing coming to your mind is, we know because we from the old school. I'm trying to drop some game on you, man. Check this out.
Right.
But you can tell somebody else that from a younger generation, they think you trying to run something on.
Right.
They don't know there's no difference between game and game. See.
Mm-hmm.
See. So, it ain't no game. But you see, you look at these monopoly games and these board games and all this stuff, and see don't really take a part of your life. See. Play that game, that old game we rolled up playing Trouble and Sheets and Ladders and you play that in Monopoly and you can apply it to your life, but you can't.
Right.
You see? Because that's what it is. It's a game of life, see? Those are games of life. See? You go up that ladder, you lay in the wrong spot, you're going to shoot your ass down.
Right. And that's real talk.
It's a game, see? You applied to life. Monopoly, you land in the wrong spot, you wouldn't take your ass to jail, you finna get back.
Mm-hmm.
You see? And so yeah, man, it's a trip. And they say don't talk about racism and this and that. You can't help but talk about it because you see it every day.
Yeah, it affects you every day.
Every day you gotta wake up to to their system. So it's the racist ass system.
Mm-hmm.
And they think right now that they got. I said this when Trump first got in office, but they was going to try to probably impeach him and probably lock his ass up too. I see Trump probably going to jail in the long run, but I said that when he first got in office, motherfucker, man, they ain't gonna do nothing. I say shit. But at the same time, he one of them motherfuckers too. I don't trust him either.
You're right.
They just mad at him because he ain't doing what they want him to do.
Right.
If he was doing what they he wanted him to do,
it would be no issue. Right.
And guess what? If they don't impeach him, it's gonna be liable to run again and win again. See? I hate to say it, but I don't believe he will. But it just shows you your mind frame what people have. If they say, "Oh, Trump this and that, he ain't no good this and that," but you just go out there and vote for him again. See?
Right. And let's say this, because we don't live through it. A lot of people forget George W. Bush that was in there. They act like, yeah, Trump's bad, but that was bad too. And he was in there for 2 terms.
And tell me this, which one was good for black people?
Right.
None of them good for us, no goddamn way.
Right. I even say Obama wasn't even good for us.
Obama wasn't shit. Obama wasn't Obama helped push the agenda, but you see now.
Right.
All that old ABC, LGBTQ, all the they want every damn letter in the alphabet. They want every color of the goddamn rainbow. Goddamn. We can't have nothing for ourselves, can we?
Right.
You know? Can't call them this and can't call them that. See, that's all Obama signed them laws, them bills and stuff, see. Didn't do nothing for black folks. Told us to pull it up by our boots.
Right. He sure did.
But then gave all them goddamn Indians and all that shit, all them billions of dollars, see. See? I don't give a fuck about Obama, man. And I think Michelle a man.
Me too.
I think she the first goddamn transgender in that motherfucker.
Right.
The first goddamn, I swear to God, I think that's it is.
And just think about it like this: the first person that spoke up on that was kind of in the media light, they died. Who am I referring to? What's her name? She was a comedian, Joan Rivers.
See, and just like they say, goddamn Larry Bird was a damn one out there on that basketball court. They've been trying to introduce goddamn this type of shit on us.
Right.
They've been sliding in here and there, but right now it's still in effect. That's why you see what they're trying to do now is pass a bill to legalize pedophilia, and people ain't paying no attention to.
Right.
I watched the U.S. Congress. It wasn't no documentary. It was a live goddamn interview where it was actually a dude going to war. A white dude going to war against this shit. He's the only motherfucking man in Congress that stood up and started fighting against this shit, man. About the law, the bill that they trying to pass upon these guys, this pedophilia shit. It's in Congress right now, but they ain't talking about it. You see?
Right.
So they give us Trump for the world to see how big of an idiot he is and all that. But Trump ain't no goddamn fool for real. These folks doing shit while they got us focused on Donald Trump. It's the folks behind him putting the shit. What they got trying to set up for 2020 and for these next years to come.
Right.
You see, they're giving us some bullshit like Trump. They'll throw Trump on the bus because they know in the back of what they got really going on ain't got nothing concerning Trump. They trying to get there and quiet the mess of the people are trying to keep us dumbed down.
Right, because think about it, all the laws that are getting enacted, they're silent right now. They're not really going into effect till probably he's already out of office. Because like you said, look at Obama. A lot of the stuff didn't take effect when he was in office, but it's taking effect now. So you got to look at it in that type of aspect.
But and see, they talking shit about Trump every 5 minutes. They show him, oh, he eating a hamburger, he this and that, he on put this and that. But every time I see that motherfucker, he's signing something, you better watch him.
Right.
That motherfucker signing something so goddamn quick and holding that bitch up for the screen to see it. And you don't know what it is. He wrote down. He signed his name on that shit. And they somebody he a fool, he this and that. Okay, he a fool. He a part of it. He a part of the problem too.
Right.
He getting paid to sell his act. He don't give a damn because he already got money. He an old motherfucker. What the fuck? He don't care.
Right. When I think about when they talk about the wall and stuff, they say, it's to keep the Mexicans out. But how we know that's not to keep, Americans from leaving? You know what I'm saying?
You see that movie Fences with Denzel in it, didn't you?
Yep.
They've been building that wall before Trump even got in office. They building the goddamn wall, see? But see, the focus wasn't on it because Trump started putting focus on that wall.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So they building the wall. And like I try to tell people the same thing, because he's dead on point. I try to tell them, look, y'all think this motherfucking man trying to build this border, they trying to go all the way out the way, ain't gonna goddamn pay these Mexicans, ain't gonna pay and make them build a goddamn wall. Shit. Okay. You remember that, I'm gonna show you what happened. You remember that big immigrant movement they had going on a couple of months ago, maybe last year sometime, where they had all these immigrants trying to they run across the border and breaking into the U.S. and all that?
Yeah.
Okay, when you seen them motherfuckers, go back and watch the footage of it. When you seen them motherfuckers been heading to the U.S. and crossing the border and breaking in over here, all these thousands of people been coming over here, each one of them motherfuckers had on goddamn boots, hard hat, and water bottles and shit. They coming to fucking work to build that goddamn wall. Like they always do every year round. The They come over here all year round until it's time for them to do that immigration thing that they do every year. Then they leave, and then they come back every a certain time of the year. They're allowed to come over here and work in and out throughout the year. But when it's time for that other shit to come in, or when it's time for them to be to go back, because I used to work at a nursery with nothing but nurses, and when they hear the goddamn what's the thing that truck they be riding around in, that patrol truck they be riding around in,
ICE.
When they hear about them folks starting to ride, every last one of them are going to pack up and leave. They do not come back to work for about a month or two. Then they come back again when that shit over with. Because they already the time it is. They paying them to come over here and work, but they want to keep them on the hustler. You know,
right? Because they don't want to pay Americans the true rightful wage, so they rather play slave wages. That they know people that are based within this country, they know you can't get away with that type of wage.
Right. Right. So what they doing is it ain't no different than Jordan going over there, got all these chairs, making these shit in these sweatshops for slavery, and then come back over here selling these shoes for $200-$300.
Right.
You see? It's the same thing. See, they contract with these people to come over here with the government and whatever, to come over here and do that kind of work, and they got 6 months to stay over here, whatever, then they go back, see, and take care of their family and stuff. Now, here's the problem with them up there. Might be a few arms slipping in here and there. But come on, man. You mean tell me all this goddamn TSA and Border Patrol and all this shit, cameras and shit set up on all this bullshit? Man, come on. It's impossible for them up there to come over here.
Right.
All this drone, nausea and shit you got. Ain't nobody just crossing no goddamn border. That shit ain't that goddamn easy, man. But to tell the people that and show it to us on TV and see we go for it. We gotta save the immigrants and help the immigrants and the stuff that they ain't doing shit to black folks. They trying to do all they can to keep the focus off of us.
Right.
So get a Mexican the money, get an Indian the money, get everybody the money, but don't get black shit. You see what I'm saying? It's the game, see? And see, all of them come over here, they don't want to get along with us because they don't want to be in the same boat we in.
That's true.
They ain't, you think, they brown, they like us. No, the fuck they ain't. They wasn't enslaved for no goddamn 400-500 years, but they working for goddamn for cheap, yeah. But that's only because shit over there is cheap.
Right.
You know? So they come over here and get $100 and go over there. That's $200-$300 over there, see?
Right.
So they don't come up with that kind of bullshit there. They trying to keep the focus off of us, to keep us from rising up and demanding what we want and taking what we want. They can get along with us. They don't want to be in the same category we in, even though they get treated bad. And God bless them, I hate it for them, but I can't worry about them because they ain't worried about us.
True.
You see? And when we start worrying about everybody else, our lives matter, and this and that, but they ain't gunning down on everybody. They killing us and raping us and doing us any kind of way. They ain't doing it. But we want to still support everybody, see?
Right.
And then your age in your nail shop, they kicking you out, and the man slapping you in the face and all that shit. And the next week you're running back in there. See?
Right.
You see? You don't got nothing to stand on. They already know we ain't got nothing to stand on. We don't own and control with no sources. You see, P. Diddy and Jay-Z and all of them got all this money, but they ain't trying to find no goddamn water supply or do a goddamn thing for the community. But they want you to run out there and buy 444 and all this bullshit.
Right.
See? And bob my head to that. Man, I started losing a lot of respect for a lot of artists in the game that have been in the game for so long and ain't they really try to do nothing for the goddamn community, for real.
Right. I look at them as basically the new age Billy D. Williams. They're fucking pitchmen. They ain't no they could be getting paid certain amount of money, but what the media portrays them to be, they're this and that. Let them actually say, you know what, we're gonna do this to start uplifting people in this kind of way. Watch some kind of scandal come out or something like that instantaneously.
See? And see, another thing is, if they do try to do it, like you said, it's gonna be a scandal. If somebody come up dead or something, some kind of hush well, or they gonna try to pay you more money than what it's gonna be worth. See, where you say you're trying to invest $5 million into a project and all this and that and gentrification or whatever. I'm gonna do that. Well, and I'm gonna tell these folks, well, we'll give you $10 million not to do it. See?
Right.
We'll give you $10 million not to do it. See? And you know, you see what I'm saying? The average nigga gonna jump on that. They gonna automatically get that idea out their mind. They have a good idea, but they sell it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
They sell it to the oppressors, and the oppressors
don't do nothing with it because he already know it's a good idea, but he ain't gonna let this nigga know. So I just buy this nigga. I just bought this idea to make sure that he don't do nothing coming to fruition. See?
Yeah, some real wealth that we won't be able to stop them.
But got so much money, they don't give a damn.
Right.
They'll pay you like they trying to do down there now. And he was trying to close the turkey legs up now. Successful place been running by, black people, you know what I'm saying, melanated people, nice brother and sister, got a nice business running down there. Them crackers trying to shut them folks down, see? Everything we get and try to get the successful of, they can't get a part of it, they want to shut you down.
Right.
And sometimes they don't want a part of it, sometimes they just want you gone.
Exactly.
They just want, they don't want nothing sometimes, they just want your ass gone and not to be successful. If they holler, they don't see racism. How can you not see it? I don't see color. Okay, I'm looking at you, but you look white to me, and you looking at me and you calling me black, but you don't see color. What color goddamn uniform you got on? What kind of pants and shirt you got on? Oh, you matching? You had you. So you don't tell me you don't see no goddamn color. You see?
Right.
That's that bullshit they give us. See? One of my friends, I got black friends in my family. Bullshit. Still. My goddamn brother married to a goddamn white woman. My uncle married to a white woman. I still don't like the motherfucker. I talk right now around them. I don't think that. I talk. Hey, how you doing? This and that. But you don't get no more respect from me.
Right.
No, ma'am. Now, my brother, I love him. Do what you do. You like what you like, but it's not gonna be me, bro. I didn't date it outside the race before. You know what I'm saying? But all that shit over with now. I didn't know no better then. You know. And I ain't ashamed to say it. I'm still learning. I love my sister. I wouldn't not down sleeping no another white woman. Ever. But I was young back then, didn't know no better, see. Right. That's the thing that I be wanting them to see. Like, y'all young now, you get into these interracial relationships, you making it harder for that child and for yourself later on down the line.
Right.
It's automatically when you get into a relationship with a white female, damn it, that you on fucking thin ice. The minute that bitch leak one goddamn till your ass gone. You see? You already on thin ice when you there. Show me a white woman that ain't got pissed off yet and went and took everything from my old man, her husband, or whatever, to not killed it.
Right.
You got all these athletes, man, these white women, all this shit. Look at them 5, 10 years later down the line, see what they're going to be here. Look at all the losses and shit getting filed on them.
Right.
Unhappy. Churn got them gone to hell. You see? You been fucked up and tainted the goddamn, you done tainted your blood. You see? You ain't wonder why problems, brother, because you tainted your blood. The bloodline, see? Damn churn can't walk and talk as fast as black churn can. You see what I'm saying? Black churn walking in 8 to 9 months, talking in a year and shit like that.
Right.
White churn, it take white churn 2 or 3 years to goddamn walk. You see? I got a year-old niece right now that change her own goddamn pamper and go up and down the stairs. 9 months, a year old right now. She go up and down the stairs. My sister lives in an apartment, and that baby go up and down the stairs by herself. I'm like, God, I'll be so scared she gonna fall backwards. You know what I mean? But she doing it though.
Right.
You see? Yeah. See. So yeah, it's just crazy, Rick, man. I'm out here in the world, man. Hey, I'm living, man. Everything good so far. I've been getting up these past few weeks. I've been getting up jogging and calling myself, trying to halfway work out and still getting my body back in order and stuff like that. I'm out of shape like a motherfucker, man.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with trying to get back in shape. And, I think that's how people can start off slow. Like, just go walk, pick a route and be like, okay, I'm going to walk this, this far, come back, and, just keep doing it repeatedly.
That's what I've been doing every day. And so what I do is I see you walk, and I do it for about an hour. But now I've done that for a few weeks until I was able to be able to start back jogging. Like, I was out of breath, man. Smoking all that goddamn weed and Black and Miles and drinking and shit, man. That shit, I ain't gonna lie, I'm out of shape.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
I used to smoke Black and Miles, but then when I started being all out of breath and all that, like, no, I got to put these down. I mean, it seemed
mm-hmm.
like it was cool for a little second, but I'm like, nope. I'm
That's
getting
it.
older. It's like when you're younger, when you're in your 20s, like you ain't feeling none of that. But once you
Yeah, man.
start getting in your 40s and things, and you smoking them Black and
Yeah, yeah.
Miles, you'll start feeling it.
Yeah, yeah, you feel me? I smoke them now, but I don't smoke as many as I used to back then. I get me one or two here and there and bump on this and that, but I learned how to try to, you know what I'm saying, limit myself. I found myself at one time, I ain't gonna lie, I was buying damn box of 2 a day smoking them bitches like, God damn.
Hmm.
Smoking way entirely too many.
Right.
Now, I wouldn't dare do that now. Like you said, I was younger, I'd do that back then. But now, man, like I said, I got a little older, so I've been trying to, get up and walk around and work out and do my little push-ups here and there and keep my body moving around and, stay active.
Right.
Even though I still do what I do, my little job, business-wise and shit like that, but I make sure I dedicate myself every morning now to go out and at least walk or run. And so I got to the point where now I can jog a little bit now, so I see walking out jogging. I done cut my walk down from my hour to like 40 minutes now within a month now. So I'm almost, I say that's like what, 20%? Nah, 40%. I'm like 40%. I'm like good almost.
Mm.
Yep. Yep. So I encourage you to just everybody that ain't just listening, it don't hurt to get out and walk and exercise. Free your mind or whatever, Some people do it anyway because they're working a lot and they on their feet a lot anyway. So
Right.
I'm mostly on my feet anyway, but it just feels better when I know I'm taking that walk and I'm taking that run and I got my headphones on and I got time to think to myself, you know what I'm saying? It's a good part of the morning to me. So I'm got to the point where now I love it. I like running. I always did run anyway. And so I want to get my speed back up and, start back running. So I just start back working back out again.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
it can never be a bad thing. It's always a positive thing. Self improvement.
And another reason what made me do it, because I always thought about this. I got these girls out here and my boys out here, and I got to be in some kind of shape because I might have to go in a nigga's jaw or any goddamn thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I said, I better go ahead and get my win because one of these little motherfuckers might want to try me on that bullshit, and I ain't trying to shoot and kill nobody, but I'm going to put these hands on them and let them know, and go on back home, get your gun or whatever you want to do, whatever. I'm going to put these hands on your ass first.
Right.
I don't want to do that, but, I'm going to better do that than,
Yeah.
live to see another day. You see, that's what's wrong with some of these kids that give me the good ass with them. That's all. Somebody to talk to them.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with beating their ass and talk to them at the same time. You know what I'm saying? No,
Right.
Beat their ass and let them know what the fuck they did wrong. I guarantee they won't do that no more.
Mm-hmm. One-on-one. Now that's good. One-on-one. Now, when you do that mob shit, now that's why people come back and do other things because you was doing a mob type thing.
Yeah, you trying to take something from somebody, then they beat it or they left or whatever. That's disrespect, But I always say it like this right here, love. A man gave me a fair chance one-on-one fight, I'll accept it. You know what I'm saying? If I lose, and I know it's a straight-up fight or whatever, hey, man, I'll shake your hand and go.
Right.
But at the same time, I'll be willing to do it again. You know one thing, you ain't going to beat my ass every time.
Right.
If you fight 10 times, if you fight 10 times, you're going to whoop my ass all 10 times. I guarantee you I'm going to get your ass 1 or 2 times.
Right.
So I believe in living to see another day. But these jokers around here don't. They believe in laying your ass down for the iron. So I just wish that there was more people that was able to, stop this stuff and, and be able to just be so quick to go for their guns. Ain't never had a fight or nothing. Scared already, and you want to pull your gun. You know
right.
what I mean?
Yeah, like I said, you can usually tell a person's character like that. They all quick to pull the gun all the time. Like, you don't got hands? I mean, why you got to pull the steel? I mean, we all black. We know we got connections to that type of stuff. So why?
And then if you catch one, you know it's scared because he keeps flashing the gun every goddamn 5 minutes. He got away, you can see it.
Right.
All that old kind of shit. Got on the seat of your car. Hell, in certain motherfuckers ain't got to even tote no damn gun. I don't even tote no damn gun in my neighborhood. I ain't saying nothing can't happen in my neighborhood, but I don't tote no gun.
Right.
I ain't worried about nobody messing with me.
Right. Usually that come from people that try to push the line or done fuck someone over. That's why they move like that.
Yeah, they with that bullshit, with them games, see. And then I done been walking and had my gun on me plenty of times, and I never let nobody know. I ain't
Right.
never just did, you know. Only when you see that motherfucker, he's gonna get your ass fired. That's the only time you gonna see that eye. When I'm gonna use it. My auntie always told me, if you pull that motherfucker out, you might well go ahead and goddamn use it.
Right. That's
She
almost
probably
like signing your own death certificate if you pull it out and
shot,
don't use it.
she shot her first husband, and she goddamn shot another motherfucker that was fucking around with her in the club well, we call it the club now, but back then it was a goddamn hole in the wall, that shotgun, a little zip joint, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Motherfucker been talking that goddamn shit, telling my auntie what she ain't gonna do. She keep that goddamn 38 on. He got that motherfucker talking that goddamn shit to my she ain't gonna do something. He told her something. And she shot that motherfucker dead in his goddamn foot. Oh, he told her, oh, you pull that motherfucker, you ain't gonna use it. She said, you keep on fucking with me. He kept on yada, yada, yada. And a few minutes later, she pulled that motherfucker and shot his ass dead in the goddamn foot. That motherfucker said, bitch, you shot me.
Right.
He said, I told you, if I pull that motherfucker out, I'm gonna shoot your motherfucker, man. I ain't gonna kill you, I'm gonna goddamn shoot you. She shot the hell out of his ass. And she shot my uncle too here. Kept fucking with him. She ain't too fired his ass up. Mm-hmm. And guess what? They respected the hell out of her after that.
I bet they did.
And God bless you up soul. Now he dead and gone, but that motherfucker left and went to Ohio and stayed up there motherfucker a few years and came back. I ain't never leaving my wife no more. Yeah, she shot me, but I ain't never leaving that motherfucker. Came back and got all the way got there all right. Matter of fact, she went and got him. Yeah. He called somebody come get him where I'm in Ohio. He went out there and got him. And so did. Yeah.
Well, I'll say this. I'm glad you came in. Well, you dropped a lot of knowledge on this one. You know, I mean, you dropped enough knowledge for all the time that you've been gone. Like it ain't like you've been missing at all. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just glad to be a part of the goddamn Two Con family, man. You know, I'm glad everybody been asking about me because that makes me feel good and make me feel like then when I do come on, I've been wanting to make it to where now so where I can like have some, you know, we can have some more, dialogue on. And I know, like a lot of times you have people on there, you know what I'm saying. Then I just be listening. I'll be like, I ain't gonna come in because he already got a house full now, so I just sit back and I just listen the majority of the time, you know. But you know, I might want you to set me up something for later on or tomorrow. Sometime I just come on and do one.
Okay.
And, you know, maybe if you ain't got nothing lined up for the night, I can come on and I can, you know, for the ones that catch the replay or listen, they can come in and, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we can throw some more. But I mainly wanted to do like a lot of the talking myself because I was wanting people to know what I've been doing and what I've been going through. And so I didn't want to, you know, have nobody call me and I couldn't get what I was trying to say, get it out. So I kind of wanted my own little thing, my own little, you know, random whatever.
Right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We could always do that. And you want to do it for tomorrow? I could set up something and tell me what time you thinking, and I'll post that up and can make it happen.
I know that, you know, the infamous Lisa and Shaw and you and regular fam and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I want to get back in touch with y'all guys and girls and, you know, just move on to something else. I'm actually, like I said, I'm trying to get this podcast equipment set up.
Yeah.
I ain't got it yet, but I'm looking into it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to create a podcast studio up. And around about the next 2 or 3 months from now, I want to try to start putting my boots on the ground and start traveling like I said I was.
Yeah.
You know, we started doing some live interviews and stuff like that, man. I don't got no problem with traveling and nothing like that and going to see, coming to see you and nothing, we chop it up, you know, a couple of days or whatever, and then, you know, I ain't got no problem with that.
Yeah, that'll work.
I just think that, you know, for us as men, you know, we gotta get a little dialogue, we gotta get things set up, we gotta get, you know, enough amount of subscribers that subscribe to you that, you know, they're supporting us, that support you. So I feel like we can make this thing jump even further, like, you know, maybe do some boots on the ground, those shit or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just interact with people and try to see how, you know, if they ain't never seeing what they need or how they doing or saying hey to them and let people know that you still here, you still here for them, and you still love them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We don't get that in the in our community, the neighborhood no more. We don't get that, you know.
You're right.
So it's always a bunch of animosity going on. It ain't nothing like going outside and you see the old lady raking in the yard or something. You go over there and give her a hand or something like that. You do shit like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We become so disconnected with the ground now. Everybody like on internet, you know. So I just want to put my boots on the ground and do more groundwork and then just be able to video it and show like the different changes and shit that we trying to make out here too. That's a good way for the youth to you know, have something to look up to.
Right.
You know?
Now Choice done came and he said, "What's good, fam?"
What's up, Choice?
Hmm.
Everything good, man.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to say that. I didn't know if you had to jump off or you had something, but I just wanted to know I appreciate and let you know I appreciate y'all thinking about me and acting about me. I had did that last one with Lisa or infamous Lisa Smith.
Yeah.
She didn't stay on too long. I wanted to chop it up with her a little bit more, but and then the phone hung up with someone. I was like, I tried to text you back and call you back, and then I don't know if you hit me back. I guess it was over with.
Yeah, because right at that moment when I had it all loaded up, it was already kind of running low, and she was, you know, I was Lisa Smith. She don't really stay on that long, so.
Yeah, she went in and out. Yeah, I was glad to hear from her though. We talked to her for a few minutes, but
yeah,
I'm looking. Hopefully I can get a chance to come on and I got some questions I want to ask K Diamond and we ain't heard from Ms. Watson.
Oh, Miss Watson, she said she's down to do it again, but I guess you know she's moving from Texas back to Florida, so she said once she gets situated, she'll come back on. So.
Oh, okay. She passing through my town, probably then coming that way.
Huh.
She coming through Florida. She might be coming through Bama. If she's going around, and she got to come through Bama. She ain't got to, but
right.
It'd be quicker. It'd probably be faster if she did.
Mm-hmm. Now, did you catch the whole entirety of that one finally?
No, I still ain't catch the whole thing.
Yeah, because it was kind of long.
I caught probably about a good 2 hours ago.
Okay.
I caught the police kept saying, James.
Yeah. Matter of fact, let me say this, James. If you're there, still come back on where we can hear you, because it's showing that you're still connected.
Yeah, James was going hard. They said, hold up, James, hold up. They'll hear her out, man. I mean, what you talking about? he was just going.
Right.
But, you know, I guess, like you say, you know, situation there might have been, you know, he was in or whatever, might have been that kind of way or whatever.
Right.
But you know, you got to get out and mingle with folks, man. You got to, you know, do what you got to do, man.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes when you be in no relationship like that, it can hurt. It can help you, and sometimes it can hurt.
Yeah, it'll hinder you.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't saying it's a bad thing, but that's the only experience you had, and you just got to get more experience, you know?
Yeah.
So, the next girl you might be with her another 20 years, and then she'll be the same thing.
Because think about it like this. Remember the, what call was that? What was dude's name? Where we was having complications with him. I was like, well, what's the alternative? I mean, if you don't want to mess with no females, then what are you really trying to do?
Yeah, I remember him. I forget him. I don't even want to know his name, but I remember him.
Yeah.
That one there had pissed me off.
Yeah, a lot of people, I want to say even Lisa Smith said that, like, Williams is real cool, but that is one time Williams lost his composure. Like, yeah.
Everything I try to tell me, no, it ain't that, man. It's this, man. I'm telling you, man. Come on, man. You done made every excuse in the world. You just don't want no pussy.
Damn.
I hate to say it, man. That's what it seemed like. I don't know. If you wanted OG advice, and he gave it to you, you still didn't appreciate it. So, yeah.
Right.
And called back the next day with the same bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to go through this and not today.
Right.
God dang. Yep. Who's there? Who all in the chat room? How many people you got showing?
It's showing 4, but now Choice said, "Dude, piss everybody off." Yeah.
Yeah, bro, talking real crazy, man. I mean, you couldn't tell him nothing that he wouldn't agree with.
Right.
He wouldn't. He just, dang, I don't know what to tell you, dude. You just some of that peanut butter.
Hell no.
And shit. No, I just like chopping it up, man. I'm back on point now and everything. I got all the little stuff out of behind, little troubles out of behind, whatever. And the tears gone away a little bit, so I'm all right.
Yeah, Troy said, glad to hear from you, Williams. Glad you back in good spirits, brother. Salute.
Man, thank you. I didn't want to bring that to the channel or nothing like that. And I know you doing what you're doing. And then here I come with a bunch of sad stories and stuff. So I mean, I kind of kept that away and let that be my business. And kept that away for a minute. So, but yeah, I was kind of going through a few things, man. It's all right now. Nothing concerned me or nothing like that. Just people dying on me and stuff, man.
Yeah.
So you got a chance to tell somebody you love them while you can, man. Tell them every chance you get.
Right.
Even if you get used to telling them. Cause I tell my guy, he tell my sisters and brother and mama, and I tell everybody I love them every day. You know what I mean? Every day I see them and talk to them, hey, I love you. Be careful.
Right.
Even to the people out here in the street when I see them,
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are like, well, you telling your partner you love them? Well, I mean, it's other ways you can say it where it still, has the same relevance. Like, yeah, hey, be safe out here and things like that,
Yeah, I tell my partner I love him. I say, hey, man, I love you, man. Take care of yourself, man. I tell him just like that. You tell me, hey, man, you too, man. Yeah, you too. Take care of yourself, man. Ain't nothing wrong with telling that, a man telling another man that,
Right.
But we sometimes it's hard because men they want to be hard,
Right.
But yeah, if you my best friend, and you call yourself my partner, you fucking with me, man, you supposed to tell me that, And I don't want them to happen to you. You my friend. You mean a lot to me. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, it might feel kind of hard. It do feel hard, but at the same time, hell, it feels hard. I tell my dad I love him.
Now, Troy said it's life, brother. Ups and downs and turnarounds, man.
Yeah. So I tell you what, it ain't getting no worse. So I ain't gonna complain about that. It's only getting better. So
yeah.
But it start with myself though.
Right.
Doing my own
the
thing,
man in the mirror.
Yeah. Right. It start with myself. We can't get through nothing without self, man. A lot of people sit back and say, "Oh, I'm waiting on Jesus. I'm waiting on God." No, God waiting on you.
Right.
He put you out. He didn't put you here. It's up to you to make something out your life. But what you gonna do with it?
Right.
You waiting on him to come back and tell you again what you got to do, or what you gonna do? Oh, I need to pray. I need my light bill paid. I need to pray to Jesus to pay my light bill. Jesus waiting on you to get some money. Oh, he waiting on. You see. It's just the way they got things set up. So they want us to wait while they pay. You see, I'm getting my pie now. I want to get my pie, my heaven right now. I don't want to die. Nobody. I don't know nobody that died went to heaven and came back and told me.
Right.
Nobody. You know anybody?
I don't know nobody that died and came back. Well, wait a minute. Let me back that up real quick. Let me really back that up real quick. I had an uncle that, as a matter of fact, this happened this year. He went to go do whatever he do during the day. He's probably about 72, and he's real active. Essentially, he died outside of his doorstep.
Yeah.
But someone came by and got the paramedics to come quick enough. They revived him. He was in ICU for probably a good 2.5 weeks. He came out of that. He's walking and traveling right now. So that's the closest thing I can say to someone dying and then actually coming back.
I'm talking about dying and went to heaven or hell and came.
Oh no, I ain't met nobody like that. I ain't met nobody like that.
I understand. I can understand a situation like that. That's been happening many times with people. We like I'm saying, we have seen that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We have seen that and witnessed that happen, but I ain't. I don't know nobody that told me he'd been to heaven and came back. And, you know what I mean?
Right.
He told me all this stuff real, and streets of gold and milk, land of milk and honey and all that.
Right.
You know, I'm just a thinker, man. You know, if it's all, if the spirit's supposed to be giving you, you know, the God supposed to be giving you a new body, a new spirit or whatever. What the hell you gonna need a gold flow for? You would be moving in spirit anyway. What you need milk and honey? What you need milk and honey for? You can't eat.
Right.
So it's just things that I be having questions about certain things. That's all. And nobody don't explain it to me, so I just be putting my own little belief system like that. This another myth thing gave us another myth or another story, another, you know.
Right, because when I think about it, it wasn't no handbook born when any of us came in this world. We were all told something from somebody else. From somebody else.
That's right, program, see.
Right.
So we don't know what to believe, you know. We got a percentage of the earth believing this, another percentage of the earth believing that. But we all can agree that we came here some kind of way. Somebody greater than ourselves put us here.
Right.
But now, you know, all these other things that's been told in between that is just, I just think just theory, you know, myths and theories mixed together, you know.
Right. Well, it will kill me how people reword things. Oh, I misspoke. No, that means you lied. There ain't no misspoke. You lied.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh yeah, you misspoke. A mistake, yeah. Yeah, you make mistake, all right. It's mistake. Which one you did?
Right.
See? Yeah, they try to trick us with all that old wordology and trying to twist the words and all that to make us, you know what I'm saying, not see through the bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
See? It's the same game, see? But I encourage everybody, man, to just, you know, speak their own truth, live their own truth, and don't let nobody tell your story for you, you know. Tell your own story. Because your story is your own testimony. Nobody else can't give you their testimony.
Right.
You know. So, you know. Anybody in the comments?
Choice he said laugh out loud, so that must have been that part when I was saying talking about no, when I was talking about I didn't know nobody that done came back from going to heaven or hell.
Yeah, but you see the game that they play on us, though. See?
Right.
And we go for it and we fall for it. You see? But nobody don't stop to think. You know?
Yeah, don't take that long to take a moment to think, okay, let me think, okay, how does this make sense? It doesn't. So why am I constantly believing it then?
Yeah. And how can and if you keep digging, eventually you're gonna hit to a spot where you're gonna find out where you've been lied to in any religion. I don't give a fuck which one you go to. You got to study all of them in order to find out all of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lie in every one of them. You know, it ain't just Christian, the Islam, all that shit. It's all one big game.
Right.
You see? And that's exactly what it is, see?
It's almost like an adult pacifier.
Mm-hmm. Right. See, is religion or rely on? See, look at that word, see? Is it religion or is it rely on? See? Or what are you relying yourself with? What are you really living? What? See?
Really, it's like directing, like redirecting you. Don't worship inside self. Worship out, like the outer world. Like you got to wait for this person to come back to, you know, rectify you instead of rectifying yourself.
Mm-hmm. See? Because the true power lies within ourselves. See, they don't want us to know that.
Right.
They want us that, you know, we got to get our power source from somewhere else. When our Creator already gave us everything that we need.
Right.
You see, it's a trick, see? He already gave us everything we need, so what the hell we need him, somebody else to re-give it to us again for an A version.
Right.
You know?
Oh, damn. I don't know if your phone cut out or what done happened, Will. I'll give you some time to see if I don't know if your phone cut out or your power done went out or what done happened. If not, okay, I'll hit you back. Let me see. Let me reconnect that. Reconnecting.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about. I don't reckon they trying to shut me off.
Mm,
Dang,
I,
phone
would,
just hung up. It just hung up, man.
I wouldn't put it past them.
I mean, it just literally just hung up.
Mm.
I could still hear you talking, and you was like, I don't know what happened. We didn't shut his phone off, or it went off, or something. But hell, I ain't doing nothing. I'm just holding motherfucker.
Right. If you hear the replay, you just hear the beep like it just hung up. So
Yeah.
yeah, that lets you know them people was like, you know what? These melanated people were talking too much. We got to cut this down. They done been on 141 minutes. We don't like that. But you know what? Keep not liking it because it's gonna keep continuing till whenever we feel we need to get off the line.
That's right. So they doing all they can to shut us down. We got to do all we can to keep it running. See,
Right.
it ain't nothing but a tactic, a scare tactic.
Mm-hmm.
They've been doing that for years and years.
Right.
And now, they've been trying to keep us from uniting with other people and other melanated people all across the world for all these years.
Right.
And now look, they can't stop it now. See.
Mm-hmm.
Cause they in fear. They living in fear every day. They seeing, man, they sleep the giant, wake up. It's over with for them. That's all it takes for all us as a community, as a people to wake up, man. Melanated people, brothers and sisters come together and unite, man. We'll take this shit over, man, like it ain't nothing. We can do it.
Mm-hmm.
But they scared, see. You see? That's what it is. See, they know they got control over majority of them. Through all these devices and religions and everything else is designed to keep you divided. You see?
Right. Divided and undecided.
Look at each religion, and if you go into each religion, each one of them got something bad to say about the next religion.
That's true.
You see? You see the game that's being played around? See?
Yeah, it's like what is it? What they call it? 3-car Molly or something.
Yeah. See, the Christians don't like the Muslims don't like the Christians, they don't like the Jews, you see what I'm saying? No, all of them got something bad to say about something. You see? But they want us to follow and study something, see?
Right.
And believe in.
Now I'll say this. Now, it's showing 5, but it could be more than that. If it's that many people in here, I know Choice, you've been commenting, but someone else to say something up in there because me and Will been talking about various different things and James was in there and he was talking about various different things. You gotta weigh in on the live streams. Now when I do videos, that's kind of a set topic and you just listen to it.
Right.
But these live streams for interaction. If you're in here, I want you to comment on whatever's been said, like if you agree with it, what you can add to it, or whatnot.
Yeah, that's right. If you don't agree with it, still let us know. Come in and say something. I mean, it's cool to listen, but at least hit the thumbs up button.
That too.
We talking knowledge, man, and I know y'all probably ain't heard from me in a while, and I'm putting down a lot of stuff, man. So, free of charge. I ain't charging nobody for nothing. I want us to all be able to come on and communicate together, though.
Right.
Somebody, I know you might be at work right now this time of day. You might just be on your listening mode, but just a quick thumbs up or type in, "It's me. I'm here. I'm such and such." Whatever, They'll let us know that we ain't got no what you call it,
troll or agent.
No secret agents in here.
Right.
And if you is an agent, goddamn, hit the thumbs up button because you got it like what we talking about. We've been talking about it so long.
Right. You've been in here that long, not saying nothing. Come on. You know you liking what you hearing.
You got a damn earful, so keep on, hit the thumbs up button.
Right.
And come to put that goddamn sheet down over your face and come in. A lot of them about to say, "Oh, I don't support white supremacy and this and that." What you doing to help the black people? If you ain't for us, you still against us. You ain't trying to help the better for us. Oh, I got black friends and black. Okay, what kind of campaign you got going on trying to raise some kind of awareness of what police brutality or trying to help bond some of these people out of jail that's got these little bullshit ass charges on them and can't afford $30 or $40 to get out on bond. You trying to help anybody that's of a melanated color?
Right.
But you supposed to be down and all urban and all hip hop. You see?
Mm-hmm.
So they come in like Lord Jamar said, they come in, they ain't number culture bosses. They come in and steal our culture and take it back and then want to sell it to us and then use it for their advantage.
Right.
See? You see? Culture vultures, see? They ain't got nothing, like, I hate to say it, like that old motherfucker that got that old station out there. You know who I'm talking about, asking all them old questions and shit and interrogating these goddamn rappers and shit like he the damn hip-hop fucking police.
Right.
Motherfucking man and shit. Every time I watch that shit, I get pissed off.
Right. The ugly ass Russian. I know who you talking about.
That shit that pissed me off. You know, every time. It's like he'll start off asking me some real easy shit, you know, where you grow up at and this and that, and then you get through that, then, oh, wait, let me ask you about this right here. Is this true that this, or how did that happen to me? Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, or what do you think about this person's business that they're going through? No, well, I'm not qualified to speak about someone else's business when it comes to something like that.
You want somebody to incorporate their lifestyle on your motherfucking channel.
Right.
You want a motherfucker to tell you what really going on in the streets, to tell you that shit about why you doing a motherfucking live goddamn video. Come on, man. You be asking these dudes these crazy ass questions like motherfuckers supposed to answer this shit. Like, really, dude? You know?
Right.
It's certain shit you are not being even allowed to ask a motherfucker about his business on the air like that, especially not without addressing it to him out the air like, hey, man, is it cool if I ask you this or cool if I, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you just come on and just ask a motherfucker out the blue without, no, come on, man. That dude police. I don't care what nobody.
Right.
Says,
like I said, I like to say police, but I think he's more advanced than that. I think he's the CIA type, the plain clothes one.
That motherfucker is paid. He is paid to sit there and goddamn gather much information as he can on damn near every artist as he can.
Right.
He paid to do that shit, man. You see somebody paying him to sit there and collect all this information. You see what I'm saying? On most of us. Because we are hip hop, you know.
Right.
How many white motherfuckers you see go on there?
And when they do, is he asking them same type of questions? No, he's not.
No. See? And I fuck with Lord Jamar because Lord Jamar called that shit out every motherfucking time, but at the same time, he still like, goddamn, like, this motherfucker still your partner or something. Come on, man.
Right.
You know, I'm like, I fuck with you, but this dude here, then you coming on this shit, like, trying to, you know, you putting him in his place rightfully, but at the same time, you like, you know what I'm saying, you still buddy with the motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So.
But that's probably because, you know, a check's getting transferred. Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't look at it like that, but someone's getting paid. That's why they're not, you know, fully going in on this person.
That's right. They get paid, and a lot of them, and see, they got that new shit going on now. Well, it ain't new as old, but that paid to create beef, hip hop type shit.
Right.
I say something about you, and then we'll get a lot of publicity and get a lot of motherfuckers that's watching us, and then we'll act like we just I done slapped you or some shit, or you done knocked me out or something, and then see, there you go, see.
But the thing, and I kind of spoke on that before. A lot of times when that stuff happens, the people in the street, they think that's real, but really they're in a boardroom. Like, okay, we're gonna do this. This is gonna get you to selling records. This is gonna get you to selling records. When the people in the street, they try that shit, and someone's coming up fucked up.
That's right. It's all promotion for the product. They promoting that shit to get their product passed, or get their book deal, or get their. Look at them motherfuckers trying to throw all Kelly them under the bus. You think they ain't trying to get no documentary and shit? Them motherfuckers see opportunities and shit now, man.
Right.
They could have been fucking locked R. Kelly up 20 fucking years ago for that bullshit. But they already know they had him already anyway, see? We're going to wait till we get a little bit older and get much money as we can out of him. Then we're going to try to throw his ass under the bus like we did Bill.
Right.
You see? And I don't believe Bill might have done some dirt. He might have been, you know, he a man. You know, he might have done what he did, but like, I still believe that motherfucker innocent, man.
Right.
Bill Cosby right now, that man in prison saying he if he don't give a fuck, if he don't never get out of jail, he's still innocent.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I believe that, man. No man finna go in prison still feeling like that shit, man.
Right.
You know? So, I ain't saying that he ain't slipped no bitch, no pill or nothing like that, But them motherfuckers might have wanted him to sit the goddamn pill.
Right, because what was they
Goddamn.
doing going up there around 2 and 3 in the morning and stuff like that? What do you think's going on around that time? You a grown person.
You at this man's house, and this is the time of the era. You got those Quaaludes and T's and Blues and shit popping around this time of era. You ain't had to force nothing on you.
Right.
You see? You see, they use that against him, and then see, that's what it is. And then he allegedly supposed to have grabbed the bitch by her breast. They ain't even guilty for trying to put no pill in her. They got him doing time because they say he allegedly grabbed her breast or some old
Allegedly, no evidence. His word against hers.
Yeah.
Or her word against him and all that. I'm like, come on, man.
And see, look at R. Kelly. See, man, we know R. Kelly done some fucked up ass shit. And we gave him a pass on a lot of shit. But don't think you got damn Harvey Weinstein motherfuckers and all these other motherfuckers running the skipping countries and all that shit. Roland Polanski and all these motherfuckers running around doing way worse shit than that.
Yeah, Woody Allen basically having a kid by his stepdaughter and all this kind of stuff. Come on, man.
But see, they going to throw all us under the bus, see? Throw
Right.
R. Kelly under the bus, throw Bill Cosby under the bus, because they all black, so they don't matter, see?
Right.
You see? And they know one thing, they put that shit on and that's what pissed me off about our people. They'll post that shit on there, and then we'll go right along with it. Yeah, man, that's fucked up, man. R. Kelly, he don't need to never get out of jail. This and that, he did all this bullshit, but you ain't saying the same. You ain't got the same energy for all these other motherfuckers that's doing that shit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I ain't gonna help tear my brother down because he made some mistakes in his life. When I know that a lot of motherfuckers made mistakes in their life too as well.
Right.
If you gonna lock him up, lock a whole lot of motherfuckers up because he ain't the only goddamn one.
Right.
You see? And that's why I still say I still fuck with R. Kelly, I still fuck with Bill Cosby, because they becoming the ones that's being up under they becoming the ones that's gonna be probably the next 5 or goddamn 10 years. You're gonna be hearing the real true stories behind their ass. You know what I'm saying? Because right now they just probably holding shit and this and that right there. But them, man, they probably gonna be the ones that come down to the people like us. You know what I'm saying? To see how they been done, see how the system been done to them, like Cat Williams in a way. You see what I'm saying? They tried to run Cat Williams through the goddamn wrangle.
Right.
Look at it. You see? See, R. Kelly started. If motherfuckers go back and watch that interview, R. Kelly telling y'all, man, that man say it's children literally being trafficked and this and that getting big to him, man, and y'all fucking with police over about some bullshit.
Right.
That's what the man telling you. But everybody, he crying, Gayle King, he crying. Now this man telling y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all bullshit. You know, I ain't saying that he innocent and all that now, but at the same time, man, I watched that interview like 3 or 4 times, and I seen that man eye with that man like y'all know what the fuck y'all doing. Y'all fucking with me. Y'all trying to roll me on the bus to get all these other motherfuckers free.
Right.
You know, to keep from bringing up everybody else, man. We gonna keep all the focus on you.
Mm-hmm. That's their number one tactic that they do every time.
Yeah, 'cause they know we give black folks somebody a celebrity or a movie star or whatever. If we throw them on the bus every year or two, or once once or twice a year, see, a lot of that to put the focus on them off them. See, they talk about sex trafficking and all that shit, but who the fuck doing sex trafficking? There ain't no black folks doing it. I don't know nothing doing it.
Think about it like this. I can't remember who was the first one that said it. Someone said it on hey, if y'all said it, just refresh my memory. But the first traffickers were the pilgrims.
Yeah.
them was the first traffickers.
You got to have right. They the traffickers. Shit, Columbus and all them up with them some goddamn traffickers.
Right.
You know, slavery trade, same thing. Trafficking, sex trafficking, organ hustle, same thing. See, they started this, see. But see, they got us thinking that there's so much against it and trying to pass these laws to be so much against it, when they really trying to do is add these laws and make this shit law.
Right.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? They trying to do it behind closed doors, while they get us all in the uproar about, oh man, that's fucked up. They sex trafficking this and that, and see, and they passing these little small ass laws that's gonna take goddamn 5 and 10 years to ungoddamn do.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
By that time, it's gonna be people doing long sentences that, you know, it's gonna be harder to unravel. You know.
Yep. And you know what they're gonna be saying? Oh, this law went into effect back in 2012 or 13. You see, it's been in Congress for 2 years, for 5 years, for 10 years. Congress just passed it. It's been on the bill for 4, 5 years. You see what I'm saying?
And then think about it like this. Then they'll do like the little show and pony show. Like, well, 10 years now down from whatever president it is, that person that been incarcerated. Oh, we'll pardon this person, because they was wrongfully whatever. Well, down there all their life been fucking erased because this bullshit ass law.
Yeah, Central Park 5 boys, let them out. They ain't done shit. Took their life. Then this other man just did 36 years. He got out of prison. He from Virginia or somewhere. He in the Commonwealth state. They won't even compensate this man. He done did 36 years. Wrongfully convicted. The Innocent Project got him out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now I think the state of Virginia is in. I think that's where it's at. They saying that they don't compensate people like that. Ain't they law to compensate them. But you locked them up and gave them goddamn 36 years.
Right.
You see?
You spent taxpayers' money going towards the wrong shit.
Yeah. Yeah. And then my God, you killed who that was? Jack. Who that was? Trump just pardoned. Mother been dead 100 years. How he gonna pardon a man already dead?
Was it the little young brother that went to the lecture chair or something like that?
Not him. Yeah, not him. It was him too, I believe. There's another one. It was
Jack Johnson.
Jack Johnson, yeah.
Yeah.
Pardon Jack Johnson. He been dead damn 100 years. Come on, man. And then we up in arms for he pardoned Jack like he's finna come home.
Right. That man laying his body laying in a casket somewhere.
Yeah. And probably ain't no casket. They probably just put him in the damn box and stole the casket.
Right.
Back then, see. You ain't had to grave diggers back then. See? But see, they show us that we can't never get nothing tangible. That's all that they show us, and we don't get it. You see what I'm saying? The only thing we got tangible was a goddamn Popeye chicken sandwich.
Right. That's loaded full of bullshit.
See the game, see? So, people need to start waking up. I didn't eat now. By the way, I didn't eat now.
I haven't ate none either.
I didn't eat now. I couldn't tell you how it tasted or nothing. I didn't want to take no part of it.
Right. After that shit came out, I said, you know what? I'm not fucking with Popeyes no more.
Just then it was so crazy because the people didn't even read between that what they were showing you on the damn on the news media channel where the fucking USDA they in court right now by contaminated chicken with feces and shit all over. And they got lawsuits right now against the US fucking DA right now about selling contaminated chicken and shit. And now you wonder where Popeye's getting all that chicken and shit from, and why they giving it out so cheap and so fast. But they look past that. They look past that. And I only seen 2 people that posted it on social media, on YouTube. Out of all the people, I only seen 2. I only seen 2 of my own eyes that posted it. Everything else was Popeye. I was like, wow. So and like I told my mama and my brother and them, I said, he asked me the other day. He said, "What you doing for Christmas?" I said, "Probably nothing. I might get me a little ball or something to sit at the house and get me a few beers or something to drink on, whatever. Do my little thing. I just like Thanksgiving. I ain't trying to go out and party and partake in none of these holidays because it don't mean nothing to me." I said, "Can't y'all see? All it do is keep everybody broke. All it do is have you running around, you getting up and get killed, running out in this crazy ass traffic. Then you got to stand in these long ass lines, but you can still order it and all that now. But you see the game though. See, everybody got to get a present. Everybody wants. I got to buy this for that person. I got to do this and that. And see, money gone. See,
right
for one day, and then we sit back and tell our children, "Oh, Santa Claus brought this to you."
You know what? Let me put it in this context. I don't know. I mean, I just now thought of this when you saying that, but I know like here in Minnesota when we have our state fairs are around in August.
October.
Here it's in September. It ends in September, but it starts in August. Say when that comes around, the people that work the fair, they can work the fair for I think it's like at least a week or 2 that the fair happens. They'll make enough money to not have to work no parts the rest of the year till this comes back around again.
Yeah.
So essentially, these businesses for like when you say that Black Friday and things like that, and for Christmas, they're
Yeah.
recouping enough money to put their books back into the black for damn near who knows how long. I won't even
That's
say a
it.
year; it could be longer than that.
That's it. See, it's all a game. See, it's a big money game. Because you know what? They know one thing, that they can feed people emotions. See, people get hung up on their emotions and on their feelings and shit. Oh, it's Christmas time, and they showing you all this bullshit on TV. Where you got the Christmas bells ringing and all that mind control that shit they keep showing commercials and all that shit. They want you to get out and buy and be happy about spending your money and
Right.
giving it to them.
Right.
You see?
Now speak. Let me read this comment. And you tell me what you think. Will now, I think it says Split Live Barber Shop. It says if holidays have you broke, it's something you need to work on. So get yourself together and make a profit.
I'm telling you like this, ain't no how they're gonna make me broke because I ain't gonna allow it to. But I'm
Right.
talking about it as a people, what I see.
Right. Right.
I'm not talking about me because I'm not gonna go out and buy now goddamn gift.
Right.
Now I'm gonna get my grandbabies some what they need, and I'm gonna get my daughters them some money to put in their pocket. But I'm not gonna buy no gifts. I don't do that. You
Right.
know,
Right.
that's just me. I got my reasons why I don't celebrate. But I don't try to invoke that on nobody else. See.
Right.
Once you start coming into knowledge, when you start understanding the truth, that's when the fuck you can back away from this shit and stop being so goddamn systematic in the goddamn program. You see?
Mm-hmm.
Following the trend and got to do this and got to do that. You know? Why you can buy your damn trend a gift every goddamn year if you want to. Every time of the month. Why you gotta wait on somebody to tell you it's Christmas time for you to spend your money?
Right.
Or it's Thanksgiving time, it's time for you to come together with your family. Why it take for them to tell you that?
Right.
They tell you when to go to work, when to go to sleep, when to party, when to go on vacation, when to do this. You see? I'm talking about the overall issue. You know, I'm talking about what keeps people in bondage.
Right.
In their pocket and in their mind.
Right.
You see? So it ain't never about the money with me. I can buy anything I want right now, you know. And if I can't afford it, I know how to get it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
But it's just certain things that you got to you got to have knowledge of, or you got to be able to see when the fucking game being ran down on.
Right. And essentially you're speaking for people that don't know this. You know, people that be like,
Right.
well, I go broke every time around this time. Well, start changing up the way that you're doing things. Start looking at these things in a different perspective, you know? Not how they want you to look at it.
Where they got them coming back to back because they know it's designed for you to spend money until they betting on banking off you to spend the money.
Right.
You see? And just like you said about the fair, see that fair gonna come once a year for like you said, a week or two, and they're gonna make money. And get what they're gonna do? They're gonna shut that fair down right there, and because they ain't number some goddamn gypsies anyway.
Right.
They're gonna take that motherfucker fair and go to another state and another town and do the same thing.
Right.
They have fairs all year round. Them folks travel and collect money. See.
Let me. I'm gonna reread these comments and then I'm gonna say something after. Okay, Splits Live Barbershop said, "We all have those days off. The banks are I guess closed, and these days have special meanings beyond the propaganda machine. Banks are closed." Well, I look at it like this: you can actually call in because Will called in. You can call in. The hotline is up, so you can speak your point a little more better, a little more clear.
Right.
If you roll through the chat, just scroll through the chat, you'll see I put up the hotline number where you could call it, and I'll take your call.
Right, and I'm willing to listen. I'm not trying to make a debatable moment. I'm just talking about what's real about it. I know that you want the best for your kids and you want everybody to be in a good spirit. I ain't trying to be no big spirit spoiled, no holiday spoiled or nothing like that. But when you start finding the truth out about this shit, man, and start doing your research, you start understanding what all this shit is designed for, then you can afford to be hostile and pissed off like I am. Because I've been fucking saying bullshit and lies for a long time. And I know I could come together in a good spirit and still have a good time with everybody. I know it's that time of the year where everybody ain't feeling like I'm feeling.
Right.
So I'm able to, but I also know better. See, when you know better, you do better.
That's true.
You know.
Matter of fact, let me make sure that everything is on so I can be able to, people can call in because sometimes they be trying to block people so they can't call.
Yeah, man, it's always a good thing to want to have your family around and go out and travel and see. But like you said here, them banks might be closed, but you still got other folks that got to go to work. See.
Right. Let me. You can't see it. I'll throw it up right for you. Let me see. Let me put that in. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I know Dick Gregory spoke on that, saying that even though you may not celebrate the holidays, when a bank or whatever is closed or you don't get your mail, essentially you do celebrate it.
That's right. You know, I ain't saying nothing wrong with celebrating, but I understand what you celebrating for, and then tell me, do you still want to celebrate it?
Right.
You know, so I wouldn't say I celebrate that in particular holiday or day or whatever, but I would try to not to be no sour puss around my family and shit like that. You know,
Okay.
I know everybody believes in what they believe in. Everybody, got their own belief.
Right.
But I'm gonna tell you something. It's a difference when you believe in something you know the goddamn truth.
That's true.
You can believe all you want to believe, but when the truth don't always stand. Just because you believe, it don't make it right.
Right. That's true.
You know, a belief is not a fact. It's only what you believe. See? But, I just try to like to do. I'm just a real fucking. I don't know. I think outside the box, man. I always think the craziest. I'm Aquarius. I don't know. I guess that's the reason why. But I don't ever try to take things at face value. I'm always trying to scratch the surface.
Right. Because there's too many things that have been presented to us as, oh no, this is the ultimate truth, and then you come to find out, like, no, they've been kind of lying for hella decades about this particular issue that they done told me something about.
Been lying for damn near 400-500 years, 600
Right.
years. And lies on top of lies. To the point to where now they can't lie no more. The truth sleeping out through every damn hole it is.
Let me put the call through. Hold on, Will.
Call from. To accept, press 1.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Too cool?
Yeah. What's going on?
Because this is your boy Love from Fitline from the Barbershop. What's poppin', man?
What's happening, sis?
Yeah, I really enjoy your commentary. I really enjoy your content, man. I be listening to y'all all the time, man. Definitely a pleasure. You know what I mean? I'm coming from Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, that's what's up. Southside, man. Southside.
So what you got to speak on a particular point or issue or whatever?
But all I was saying, I just wanted to make, like, the reality of what I see, and I see where we all messing up. To me, I feel like it's a mess up. We have these days, and just like you hit a nail on a coffin, Dick Gregory, he said it best. We have these days off. There's nothing wrong with overly extending hospitality, gratitude, appreciation, and love and kindness just because of the mood of the whole world, the vibration, the energy of the whole world on these days. And it don't make no sense to negate and separate ourselves and not participate in buying and purchasing, because we know blessings is not material possessions. We know blessings is in the fact that a door was open so we can gain money. A door was open so we can have a roof over our head. A door was open so we can drive cars, we can see, we can talk. So anything on this earth is ours. There's no such thing as lack or being broke. Broke is a mindset. Broke is a state of being. Broke. If you don't have $1 in your pocket and you say you broke, that's your mindset. Because the real dude know how to not have $1 in his pocket, go outside, bring back 100, 200, 1,000, 100,000. It depends on the mindset of the person. And we're not in a position no more where white people can hold us back, because the reality is that we're living in a world right now where I don't even need to see your color to make money. I can go on the internet and sell a product. You won't see my face or websites, and I can make hundreds of thousands of dollars.
So we're not in that climate no more. We keep on looking back, but we're not looking to the future. And we're not, and this is, I think this is one of the things, not participating, being like the Scrooge or grunge. And it doesn't do nothing for the community, doesn't do nothing for the people. All it do is have our kids hate us, make this stupid music, kill each other. It shows because we killing everything from the start, everything from the jump. And it just has a trickle effect, like when you hit a domino and all the pieces fall. And it starts from home because those Thanksgiving, it comes from home. A kid would like to know his father put a turkey and can make a spread, and something that you can do is feed yourself. I don't care what you eat. You can feed your family. That's what you're supposed to do. And there's nothing wrong with grandma coming over. And nobody wants grandma at their house every day, all day, or this person. But these are days we can tolerate. And then you come together, that argument your sister had with your brother or whatever, this is family time. Because family if you're a human being, that means you got to work. You got 8 hours to work. You got to sleep. You got to tend to your family. So now when we all come together, mix and mingle, and that's one thing the black tradition has got away from. Family. We chase material. Oh, I'm going to save some money. For what? You're going to die anyway. When you die, what you going to do? Pass it on? So you might as well enjoy it with everybody while you got it. So now we holding something together that means nothing, and we just losing the whole race based off of if he's white, if he's black, this. And no, we forgetting the foundation of who we are. We are community-orientated people who love family and who love to eat and enjoy and give to each other. That's how we always been. I don't know when the script changed, and now it just changed because women want to be so independent and men so, whatever you call them, you got so many.
Things change because of the technology that we have now. And because people starting to wake up and starting to see the truth now and what's really going on, people don't want to partake in it. It ain't saying that I'm not totally against what you're saying and saying that you shouldn't celebrate it or whatever, but understand you celebrating it. So now Christmas might be a time for you know what I'm saying, get together with your family and whatever, like you say, you do what you gotta do, but it may not be that time for somebody else. You can do that, I can do that any time of the day I want to. You see what I'm saying? I can see my family anytime I get ready.
But that's not a reality for real people.
But
real people like today is the day.
That's because their reality has been
created. They still. They got to go do what they do.
Well,
that's not a reality. That's
everybody.
Everybody be more realistic and live in the real world. We're gonna realize that today this guy go to work. I gotta go pick up this from school. I got orders and I got to do. We know we got a garden to till. See, we're gonna be realistic here. We know we got to make that. We got to do this. I got to go to the dentist. No. This is what I'm saying. We just flying off the handle and we really just regurgitating everything other people saying, but we're not overanalyzing it and coming back into the realm of realizing we're spirits having a human experience. So once we enjoy the experience that I'm a male human, I'm going to enjoy the experience of a male. So my experience is I stick in. I don't get stuck. You know what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying.
I have a role to stick. You see what I'm saying? So it starts from there. And then that's how the life gives and life keep on going and life comes into fruition.
Yeah.
And then we just keep on moving from there. What's my other role as a man? I got to protect. I got to do this. I got to protect. I got to earn money. This is how it goes. So it's not a reality I can do this every day or do this. Yeah, I could do it every day, but most of us can't.
Well, okay. I know you're speaking your point. I'll just call you barbershop. Barbershop. Peep this. You said you from.
What I'm trying to say is, ain't nothing wrong with all that right there. But who's creating your reality for you? Are you allowing somebody else to create it, or are you creating it yourself, or are you just going along with the trend?
I don't understand what you mean. Who's creating my reality? My reality is created from my environment. I'm in Brooklyn, New York. So I'm speeding over to my barbershop, and I'm about to go cut some hair. And, I'm on the phone with you. I'm chilling. I'm enjoying my man's whole podcast. I love his work, Pimping Ken, the girls. Man, I've been following y'all dudes for so long. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? and that energy done reached all the way to New York City and Brooklyn. One of the livest dudes out here. Her name is Love the Barber. Look at me on IG, LOVEBA Barber. Look at this crazy stuff I'm doing.
Right.
But the thing I'm saying is, I live my own reality. This is what I wanted to be. This is what I wanted to do. And I want to do it the best. So my reality is I could be a half stepper with it, or I could be the best of my ability.
Mm-hmm.
So I know I'm living in a system. If I want to play El Chapo, son, I'm dying. Police gonna kill me, somebody in the hood gonna kill me. If I want to play a Playboy, I gotta get myself together, I gotta work out. Boom, there's a system I'm choosing out here. This is crazy. Now I'm in Brooklyn, I got FedEx in front of me and UPS blocking up the street. You know what I'm saying? So the reality is, what reality I envision? I can't go live out there where y'all dudes live at. I know I can't. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm here where I need to be at. You heard? And this is the reality I'm creating for myself. And I create that reality every day by just asking myself simple questions. Who am I? What is my purpose? Why am I here? What am I doing? Where am I at right now? So I reality off the jump. So then I go after my purpose. And then now once we get this good old day to set it aside, because I own a barbershop. Lord, let a day come where nobody want to get nothing done. I need those days. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We need a day of celebration. If we was to look at our African tribes, you couldn't tell me they celebrated every day. It was hurting together. But they set days away where they just danced and had festivals.
That's not what I meant by celebrating every day. I said celebrate any day besides what day somebody gives us.
These days is the days they stole, and they know these days have origins. They know they know if they stole it from us, we know they but to put a different icing. Why do we gotta celebrate the way they do now? That's the difference in how you celebrate it. Now we know they stole those days, and these days really mean something, because when that fall comes through, that means it's time for you gather all the stuff, and then you know when spring comes through, that Easter is all about now it's time to plant your seeds.
Well, that's mainly the
historical meaning to it.
That's mainly the same thing I'm saying. That's the same thing I'm saying.
So we know they stole it. So is what are you going to do? If I get a day to celebrate, trust me, ask my people's house, let Christmas come. Let Christmas come. You talking about something to drink in a couple of days. It's football on, it's this, it's going to be a party, music. I get the day off.
Ain't nothing wrong with doing that when like you said, when you know the truth, when you acknowledge it.
I need to come out there with y'all, and we having a big old party because I got Christmas and that on them days off. How come we can't celebrate it the way we want to celebrate it, knowing that we got these days off instead of talking about he was white or he was, you know what I mean?
My thing is,
I think people are going crazy right now, man.
My thing is I ain't got no problem with what you're saying. I understand that, but my thing is,
then we need to act on it. Then, since we could communicate, we're gonna take the story out of the Tower of Babylon. We know where people went wrong because of communication. If you mess up the communication and spread everybody about, next thing you know, nothing's gonna get done. So now these platforms you got is dope and all that. Now you just need to get certain people together. We all communicating. We all got clarity. It need to be, next year this day, Too Cool is down with Spit Live from the barbershop. You know what I'm saying? Here at Transformation Club. We're going to throw a big old party, get pimping kids. You know what I'm saying? It's called a party for celebration. It ain't a party of whoredom. It ain't a party of this. It ain't a party. It's a party of the day that we know we're going into the winter solstice and it's time to eat like the polar bears do.
Okay, now, split live barbershop. Listen, what I'm saying. Think about it like this. How old are you? First of all, how old are you?
Hello?
I'm 43.
Okay, you're 43. Okay, so
I'm going into my 4/4s next year.
Okay.
All right.
So would you agree, like a 18-year-old or a 19-year-old might not have the same knowledge as you? Would you agree on that?
But that's why we have elders. That's why they call elders, because we pass this on. This is why we can't give up our spiritual text, because we know that the The youth must be with the elders. They got kung fu flicks showing you that. You know what I'm saying? We train a child. You know, training ain't just talking. Training is training. You train a child in the way it should go and they won't depart.
Right,
So it's
but
our job as men is to train our little warriors. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand what's going on, man. We got all the knowledge and the information. We just need to stop letting these clown boys talk this clown shit and all this dumbness and stop acting like this
not.
ain't.
But wait. When you say that, who are you referring to when you say that? Because you can't make a blanket
I'm
statement.
referring to polite. I'm referring to all them damn conscious movements, all these new freaks, these new stupid geeks, everybody who want to give up the foundation of what the bridge that got them over. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'm talking about the people who never was out there when the dog was biting them or somebody was spraying fire hose on them or little girls getting bombed who wasn't out there, who was little cowards. And I'm talking about those men who picked up the word of God and went out there and fought so you can have a platform. So it's no giving up the foundation. It's taking up the stuff that you know how to read.
Hello?
Still got to be smart, man. We're going to take out the tools to transform ourselves and stop listening to what these do. Law of attraction books that they keep on remixing that's in the book that got us out of our situation.
All right, hold on a second. Will, can you hear me? Will.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
I was trying to hear. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know if y'all could hear. I didn't know if y'all could hear me or not. I had jumped off for a second.
Okay. I'm just saying we're kind of speaking in generalizations. I'm not trying to throw anybody under the bus. I don't think Will's trying to throw anybody under the bus. But you gotta figure.
People under the bus. I chop heads off, brother. I ain't scared of nothing. Brother.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. Wait.
Hey, man, listen. Hey, brother. Hey, man. I respect your opinion to the fullest, man. I ain't got no objections about how you feel about how you spend your time, man.
Have you been to the barbershop? I haven't enough of that today. Okay.
Yeah, I was just speaking on holiday in general, man. That's all I was saying. I respect your opinion, man. Everybody in private should be able to do what they want. Everybody should be able to do what they want to do on Christmas, though. That's all I'm saying.
On Christmas, we need to do celebrations. We need to do things that's more. We need to understand that, you know, we got women, we got family, we got children, and this is the day to enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause the reality is, we can't give up our forefront. We can't give up our battlefield. I see a lot of people.
When Christmas comes,
and we gotta pull them in, and we gotta get some people to nurse them back, and then we just gotta get these soldiers on the battlefield. And so we put everything more in perspective and shine some light on which way we really need to go with this. Because right now, I'm looking at a catastrophe on my hands right now. You know what I'm saying? I was going to sit back and just relax. You know what I mean? But if we don't get up there and say nothing and do nothing, you know what I mean? With great platforms like this, it's going to get out of hand, man. Because we got charlatans out there, man.
True.
And they really destroying the culture.
Now, tell me this. A Split Live Barbershop. Now, you said you come from. You said Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, New York.
Okay, now think about it like this. We all got different accounts from different parts of the world. Now, Williams, he's from Mobile, Alabama. I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota. The person that was on earlier, he goes by James, and he's from Rochester, New York. Now, how have you ever been to Rochester? How would you say that's different from Brooklyn, if you have been or haven't been?
Okay, Rochester is rough and is no joke. It is ready rock. So sold a lot of, you know what I mean, back in the day, you know what I'm saying? It's upstate New York, but the outlay is more country filled, is more space, is more houses, but it ain't no joke up there, I tell you that, boy.
Okay.
It's gracious of life.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? They risk, and it's a little ways from Brooklyn. It's like 2 hours or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it's like more of the suburbs, but them youngins out there, they ain't playing.
Okay.
It's kind of, you know, whew, Lord have mercy.
Okay.
You know, like you ever been to some little towns and them boys just, son, you don't gotta kill everybody, boy.
Okay.
Them kids will kill you.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? This is the problem, and this is where I see it all stems from. It stems from us not really having, you know, that mentality that we supposed to have, that 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 family love. Because once it's family love, and the father could look at his son like, boy, you ain't going out there stupid. If you don't sit your ass down, and he got respect and love for his father to sit down and don't go out there, because he know his father was there since he was a kid. He know his father was there to help him play basketball, boxing, or whatever. He understands that his father taught him the system of malehood, the system of the spirit of the male, or the spirit of the daughter, the lovingness, the kindness. You know what I mean? We got to get back into all these factors, man, because I see we generalizing things and we're not putting them into specifics. We specifically talking about Christmas, and now we got to specifically say any man who got children and kids and baby mamas, because I got 3 baby mamas. I ain't no saint, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I got 3 baby mamas, man. But all my kids are going to get, I pay child support. My kids make sure, and then we all going to come to my place, because I got my own crib. And all my baby mothers got great jobs, and they got day cribs, but we all going to laugh, and we going to joke. And my daughter, my son, they going to crack jokes on me. I'm going to crack jokes on them, my cousin, and then it's going to be crazy. And I already envision that, and that's what I want. And I made that a tradition, that if we just say, let's go out to Bear Mountain, let's go shopping. I created that foundation for my family. Because, you know, at my age, I know what age we came up in. If anybody my age, we came up, our parents was on crack. You know what I'm saying? Our parents, you know, so we have to right our wrongs. And the only way we're going to do that is we know who we are, what's our purpose, and what we ask for. And it's just that simple, and it's just that easy. And if you don't ask yourself, who are you, you don't know who you are. And if you can't put I am that after I am, you ain't got no purpose. So now we're going to figure out a purpose. If you're father, that means father is in charge, is what? The father is the provider. So Christmas time is your time to shine. These are your days to shine. And we looking at it as, this, the propaganda machine, that, the third. No. These are the days to shine as a father.
So you're saying you're saying there's no need to no is no.
Ask my kids how I shine on Thanksgiving.
Wait, so tell me this. So you're saying there's no need to know any other.
What you mean, bro?
Split.
They don't even register.
Split live barbershop. So you're saying there's no need to know anything else. I'm trying to figure where you're coming from. You're saying someone only should be versed in one type of ideology, one type of thought, one type of mindset, or should they know more things that they may not have been hip to? You know what I'm saying? Like, say, to get to your barbershop, it may be more than one ways to get to your barbershop, but if you just tell this one person, no, it's just only this one way, and that one way got a detour, and they don't know how to get to your barbershop, no, it's more than one way to get to your barbershop. You're still trying to achieve the same goal. It's just you're giving them more routes. Like, this may be more convenient for you to get there. Would you agree with that?
I think there's only one way to healing. First of all, is you know, seek ye first. You know, seek ye first. There's no other way. It's like when you say I am, you're seeking, and you say what is, you're seeking. Now, when the seeking comes, and then you really into to getting into your spiritual, your meditation, your prayers, and you're getting out there to get. Now, your reflection, you're gonna know your energy. You're gonna know if I'm in Minnesota, if I'm in Alabama, you're going to have that purpose from there. Some people, I don't have the space. Imagine if I had a house out there in Alabama. I don't have that. But once it comes to that, and then you get now all the energy you can release out, it's only one way. It's no thousands of ways. Is you're going to know I'm a barber, and I want to be the best barber. I can't be a drug dealer. I can't be the corner store man. I just got to be, I am that. So I'm that barber. I'm in the community. And now my only thing is to do what is systematically to do. Learn. I don't want to be a relic.
Okay, now I'm gonna go in your area. Now you say you only could be a barber and everything like that, but think about it like this: melanated barbers. As I'm thinking, you're melanated. You're brother. I don't think you're anything else but a brother.
Yeah.
You know, brother barbers gotta do all kind of hair cutting. They can't just do one particular type of hair. They got to do more than one particular type of hair. So, you know, if one of us went into a melonless barber, they may not be able to cut their hair. Am I right?
No. When you deeply root yourself and you learn your craft, is everything you have to learn yourself. It's like the tree. You're going to branch off into different things, but you're going to be rooted as a barber. That's like a mechanic. You're going to learn different systems. You're going to learn. This is why we say learning. So this is only one way. Deeply root yourself so you can come out the ground and branch off. That's why so many trees to show you how life is. So you can do this here, that here, that here, but you're deeply rooted in one thing. You're not. I'm not all over the place. If I'm founded in doing hair like me, I do man weaves, right? I do so many man weaves, right? If you look at, like I said, you can call me Love. If you look at Love the Barber on IG, you'll see how many man weaves. I create wigs. I make dread wigs. I mean, my wig is $750. For me to install it, you got to give me $900. That's one person, 2 hours. You see what I'm saying? So when you deeply root yourself in your craft, there's higher ways to go. Is who's the richest person in my field? Okay, now how can I emulate him or be just like him or be more above him? Your boy Pimpin' Ken, this is one of his philosophies in his book. If I'm going to be the best, I need to see who's the best in that field, but I need to incorporate me, and I need to be the best me being in what I'm in. I can't be him.
No, that's not what. You're not even answering what I asked you. I said if you're a barber and it's a barber that's melonless, like say I'm just saying, Alabama. We go to Birmingham, and your brother, and you walk into a barber shop, and it's predominantly melonless people in there. If you be like, yeah, I want a weave, a man weave or whatever, what do you think they're gonna say 9 times out of 10? I want a dread weave in my head.
I'm first of all, if they white,
Yeah.
whatever color, they are so used to black people giving them service. So now they're going to see my service and what I can do. So if a white man, like a white Puerto Rican, like they come in my shop now, like all the white people that I cut now, I blaze them. I give them what they want.
I'm not saying you. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying you. I'm saying you as a customer.
Oh.
A customer, a regular brother, not you. And you go into a white establishment that's a barber somewhere in the South, like, man, William, what the hell are you talking about? I mean, you think they're gonna be versed in that? That's what I'm asking you.
Why would I go there if they don't?
No, but they're a barber. Are they created equal? That's what I'm asking. You said the person knows their craft, they should know all this. I'm saying it as being a barber. I'm using that as an example. I'm saying you yourself, you can know how to cut a white person's hair. You can know how to cut a brother's hair. You may know how to cut an Indian person's hair or Arab's hair. But I'm saying they're still a barber. They're considered a barber, but they may not be able to do that. Why is that? Because they choose not to. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, so then that means there's some difference then. Right. That means it's different. So I'm just saying people need to know about differences. You saying it's no difference. We need to know about differences. We need to know that. You may not have to go all the way in about knowing about, well, why don't they want to do that? No, they choose not to. They having more success rate with white people coming in and just having, a basic haircut or, shaping up their beard or whatever, versus you, a brother up in Brooklyn, you taking all type of people.
Yeah, see, like now my purpose is, I would say my purpose is to be the best I can be, and I want to deeply root myself in this. I can't be closed-minded. I have to be open-minded, so we know that my clientele base is the people who have a head. So I would be cutting off a whole demographic if I didn't apply this to everything.
Exactly. So that applies with knowledge. It may be young brothers that may not be as versed as you, but they still need to know these alternative things. Okay, you're not good at this. Why don't you try your hand at that? You haven't been shown the world a lot. The thing about, like, some people are child prodigies. They could just, run the ball, or like you say, even cut hair real good, and they could do that real good. You just need someone to inspire you to do that. But also don't cut off you may be good at this too. I'm not saying no, this is your total calling. That may not be. You could be a writer. You could be a good actor. You could be whatever you could be. You could work with cars good or anything. But don't cut it off and be like, no, you're only good at this. That's like typecasting you or pigeonholing you.
Nobody wants to be that. If that was the case, if we were in school and say we got a teacher that was, racist or prejudiced, and like, no, you're like, think about it like this in the Malcolm X movie. No, you'll be a good a carpenter. You can't be a lawyer or anything like that. Why? Because this person's mindset is telling them they should be lesser or a lawyer or being a maid or something like that. No. I want to explore all the options like you give everybody else on this planet, not just whatever color on this planet.
I'll see it, but I just
Right,
want to be
right.
clear. I'm just saying that, okay, yeah, I'm going to give you a little clarity. I believe anybody can be whatever they want to be, and you can not want to do nothing, or you can want to do something. And the ones who want to do is just a formula for you to rise to whatever level you want to rise to. But when I say nobody can tell you what you can or cannot do, because the reality is what sparks you asking yourself. And if you develop and you put your 10,000 hours into anything, you're going to get there. It's just the laws. And when these laws come about, then that's how the laws go. And it applies to all. If you seek, you shall find. If you're not, these things are real. Faith, all faith. Without faith, works is dead. So it's not about, like me personally stopping anybody from. I'm just saying if we can apply the rules that we have, this transformation book, so we can get into our transformation state and realize we have to be of one language, one mindset. We have to go after what's the goal here and get a goal, be clear about what we want to do. We can do anything.
Right.
The only thing that's going to stop us is what? Confusion of language, confusion and us being scattered all about. That's the story of the Tower of Babylon. But once we all in one language and we clear about what we're doing, like me, I love you brothers. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the barbershop right now. I got your thing on YouTube, and I'm on the phone with you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just we got to express what? The number one law, love. Now, do unto others as we want to do to ourselves. So if I want to enjoy, if I go out to Alabama, I want to enjoy my man. He going to put a deer on there. He put that deer on that grill for 24 hours because that meat is tough. I want to taste some of that deer. I want to enjoy the cultures out there. If you want to come to Brooklyn, let's jump on the subway and let's do this. Let's walk to 3 different bars. You know what I mean? Like this is we supposed to have that family atmosphere. And as long as I know you satisfied with your God and you making your God and you creating in God's great creation, we all gonna do. But if you ain't doing your thing and you ain't shining amongst your children first, like
Right.
like you ain't shining on them, you ain't gonna like me. I'm not gonna be your friend. I'm a dude you gonna really hate. But if you shining with your children, shining with your women, you doing good in life, you see me, it's gonna be 2 lights that come together that's gonna shine brighter, and it's gonna be everything's gonna be tighter, and we're gonna have a good time, and you know what I'm saying, all our hearts is gonna be light like a feather. Because there ain't going to be no animosity. Because, you taking care of your kids, your mortgage paid, you know what I'm saying? My kids just got whatever, and they all good, and I'm good. My lady looking good. She got me looking good, and I'm here chilling.
Now let me answer one of these comments.
I'm like,
Let me answer one.
that.
Hold up. Split live TV. Damn. So what do you want me to call you? Because that today is kind of a long little connotation. What do you want to be called or
my name is Love. My name is Love. Love. Love.
Okay. Well, Love. Let me read this comment. Street Rich TV said we always learn. We're always learning, and it's more than one way.
Right.
Now, Will, I know you were quiet for a little second. Come back in and speak what you feel you need to speak.
Well, he ain't saying nothing wrong, but I don't disagree with it. It's just what I'm saying. What I do disagree with is that one way comment, like he was saying that like it was just one way to become rooted in the ground, and I feel like I try to leave other options open and other opportunities open to where I might have more than one way to go instead of just going that one way.
No, because remember when I said we're going to transform, remember narrow is the gate. So it's not too. Remember the gate for you is narrow. So that's when we understand like that's the transformation thing. That's one of the letters of the initiative. You can remember it's not wide. It's really narrow. narrow is the gate. So that's because remember, when you're gonna go into self-mastery, it's got to be a narrow. If I'm practicing karate, it's narrow in a practice. It's not tissue.
That seems too much. That seems too much like you saying to be the thing narrow-minded, and I can't think like that. I can't think narrow-minded.
Well, we're talking about I'm only talking about the extent and the success of mastery development, because we can't develop. Time is too short for us to develop so many different things, because if it's 10,000 hours for mastery, we only have a certain lifespan. If it's 90 years, we don't have too many 10,000 hours to get to too many different things. So we have to be like a tree rooted in one thing.
That's it. You can be a jack of all trades. You can be a jack of all trades and still make money a different way. That's just like telling me I can only make money one way, and I know how to make money thousands of ways.
Right.
No. I was saying like be like a tree. Remember, when you rooted in one thing, you're going to be able to branch off into many different things, but you got a foundation. So it's like the three little pigs. So when the wind blows, your whole thing don't fall over. You got a strong foundation.
I understand.
Remember, before a tree come out, it's rooted deep. So we just take the philosophy of deeply rooted, and then everything goes a little bit better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you got to have knowledge of where you're going to plant that foot at from the jump, though. You got to, like you said, you got to have knowledge. You got to take that person, and that's what basically.
I got to get off because I got my client right here, man. I appreciate this, man. I enjoy it, man. I'm definitely going to be plugged in, all right?
Okay.
Come on back in, man. We're glad to hear you.
Yep. Peace out.
Yes, sir.
Peace out. But, yep.
Okay, now, continue what you were speaking on, Will.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to debate him or nothing like that. I was just, trying to. If I'm going to celebrate something, I'm gonna at least want to find out the history of what I'm celebrating. Why am I celebrating?
Right.
Am I doing something? Because it's trending, or everybody else been doing it, or it's traditional, or just something somebody gave us, or what's the real true origins behind it?
Mm-hmm.
There ain't nothing wrong with celebrating, but understand what you're celebrating.
Right.
That's the only thing I was trying to see.
Mm-hmm.
And once you come into knowledge, you know what I'm saying, you understand, then you may want to partake in certain things, but at the same time, you know about how partaking in that type of situation. And you can pass that knowledge on to somebody else and let them know,
That's
you
true.
still want to do it, it's all good, live how you want to live, but you still need to know, why this day is this day.
Right. Not to be like, no, you don't need to, research or, think about that. No, I don't believe in that. If you need to know something, you need to research it, And
I mean, I could get my family up, pretty much, everybody can't. But I can count for the majority of my family, for the most of my family, to have a get together any time of the year.
Right.
Not just the time somebody set aside for me.
Right.
For us, you see. But that goes along with when you being tied to the system, or when you in a system or whatever, when you got a job to do, when you got something that you get, that you like you said, some people ain't able to take time off on Christmas. Some folks still got to get up and go to work on Christmas.
Right. That's true.
You think because that bank closed, people still ain't getting up going to work?
Right.
So I'm not trying to dispute what the brother said, because he brought a lot of, knowledge and juice to the table, to the mic. You know what I mean?
Right.
But at the same time, he was kind of wasn't letting me, kind of, clean up what I was trying to say.
Right. Really.
What I was trying to say.
Right. That's all you were trying to do. Like, okay, this is where I'm coming from. You may think I'm coming from this position, but I'm coming actually from this position. Right.
I just want my people to understand, if you're gonna be doing it on this certain day or whatever, understand what you're doing it for and know what it's about.
Right.
We got a majority of us that just celebrating these holidays, 4th of July and all these holidays and stuff, and don't even know the true meaning behind it.
Right.
What it's designed for. You see? So I was just trying to, open another door for somebody else maybe can see, hey, it don't have to be like this at this time. I ain't saying be no spoiled sour pussy. I ain't celebrating Christmas and everybody going that white man holiday and all this and all that. But I understand, you got to peel back those details, you know. And if you and I'm making a comment on that barbershop issue, like what you was asking him was like, I know you a barber, but if you go into somebody else's shop that's not melanated, would you be expecting them for them to cut your hair or do your hair the same? Or would they even do it? In most cases, they wouldn't even do it.
Right.
Whether he said it was by choice. Could be by choice, but it could be that they just don't know how to do it either, though. I ran across a number of white people that say they don't know how to cut black people's hair, but they certified.
Right.
But they certified.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a cousin that he just got certified. He been cutting hair all his life. He can cut any damn hair. He can cut any hair it is.
Huh. Let me throw Street Rich in real quick. You back in, Street Rich? What's going on?
All right.
What's up, Street Rich?
Basically, what he's trying to say is you can't be go to school and be a mechanic, then try to turn around and be an astronaut. You know what
Who said you can't do that though? You only limit to yourself. Like I said, I'm a jack of all trades. I can do a whole lot of shit. I ain't just gonna stick with no one thing that ain't paying the bill right now. Even if it is paying the bill, if I got an opportunity to learn something else, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel what you're saying. I feel what I'm saying. And I'm just saying, basically, real astronauts down there take their whole 40, 50 years, and then they be a great astronaut. They know everything about, you know what I'm saying?
Man, motherfuckers, astronaut my ass. An astronaut ain't doing them getting paid the goddamn lie to you until you been out of damn space and ain't went no goddamn well.
Damn.
Goddamn Santa Claus ass goddamn mirror. If them motherfuckers been out of goddamn space, why the hell they taking so long for them to go back? If they went 50 goddamn years ago and they got to have all this equipment, why they can't go back?
Man, you right.
They ain't been back. They only been one time.
You right about that. There's a lot of stuff I don't believe in either.
Man, shit.
Now, I'll look at it like this. If you had said a pilot now, yeah, I know they got to put hella hours into, flight time to be a pilot now. Yeah, I can understand that one.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Yeah.
You know
I know it. Yeah.
And then turn around and be a judge, then turn around and try to be all them big type of things like that. And like, man, now you can master being a pilot. Then you probably can go and be a judge, but you can't be 5, 6 things and master all them things. That's the only thing I was just trying to see what he was saying. At first I wouldn't agree with what he was talking about. But now I know what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we can be all we can be because, like, anytime you put your mind to, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I started off red, but I ended up on TV. But at the same time, I've been had street knowledge because it's already. You know what I'm saying? I was raised up in the street, so it's just like I feel what he's saying. But I really started off simple, so that's the start of my movement. So I can go back doing it. But at the same time, I learned I'm a great writer at the same time.
Right.
So it's just like, but I all live in the same field though. If you really think about it. But I don't make money with all of it. I feel what you say. I don't make money with God. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whatever I can do, and my family, I got to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's like this right here with me. I understand what I gotta do to survive, and how I gotta live my life to survive, and I don't like to let nobody or nothing dictate my life. And it just seems like, you know what I'm saying, when you try to get people to look at things from a different point of view, sometimes people don't see it,
Yeah,
Right.
but you can't let that stop you. If you feel serious in whatever your convictions are, you got to keep going.
It's just like this. Okay, you may be successful. You might work hard to be successful, but don't think now time that you still got to avoid the racism and the hindrance that's coming at you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Especially for a black man, we can't. How can we can't forget our past and go forward to the future without going back to our past and understanding where it all got started from?
Right.
Because I feel because they people so much.
It's different days and era and time, and everybody wants you to forget the past. But if you forget the past, then you wipe away your whole history. And you can't do that. It take the past to make the future. You see?
And so I try to show everybody a little time. A person, so many people. You know what I'm saying? So it's love bring hate. You know what I'm saying? So we saying we got to go to them times, but them times like it's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? We just tried Martin Luther King and tried.
If we think times have changed so much, why we still at the bottom? Why we still being oppressed? If everything's supposed to be all over the other, times have changed and all these doors open for opportunities for people to do this and that, why they still being oppressed then? To the fucking 1,000th degree.
I can't help it.
Yeah, you can be what you want to be. You can be what you want to be, but shit, hey, they ain't always the case.
Don't be love all the way across the board. Never in life be where it never been. You know, as far as I knew. And I'm 32 now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it took a long ever since I've been knowing it, I always been hating among black and white people. You know what I'm saying? They'll act like they'll act like it's all cool if you run they business, but in real life, people don't give a fuck about you.
You cross one on the wrong way. You cross one on the any kind of way and find out how they care about you. Go out there and get one of them old white girls and let her drop one tear and say you laid a hand on her.
Like what? So my gal white, the police come, they put me in the back seat every time.
You ain't got to tell me. I know. I've been through it. I know.
I'm in the South, so they don't make sure. Let me put you back. You ain't undercut or nothing like that. You got to talk to her first. Hold on,
right?
Like, they ain't gonna see me the trick. You know what I'm saying? So, I can't speak on what a woman to do though. You know what I'm saying?
Understand the shit, but it ain't about speaking on what they gonna do. Is you saying the facts. You saying the history. See, we keep talking about it. We can't say what they ain't gonna do, but look at the overall history of what they done and what they doing to continue to do. See, and we can't forget that. They want us to forget and clean it all up and make sure everything is forgive and this and that. But see, the reality of it is that it's us against them still, and them against us.
That's why I be tripping off a lot of folks when they say they master like the game. Like you can't master a person. You can never master a person. You can't master how to run a person. Like
how the fuck you can't master yourself. Why you think the doctors and all these folks go to school and still be practicing? They still be doing practice. They don't master that shit. They still practicing.
Right, yeah. Think about that. It is called a practice. It's never called a mastery.
They ain't mastering shit. They practicing. I work with doctors and shit. They got to go to fucking school still. They still got to go do these fucking videos and do these reenactments and do these. They got to do all this shit still.
And when they boil down, they still mess up sometimes. So
right.
Yeah. See?
And what do they call it when they mess up? Malpractice.
Malpractice. See? They don't call it master practice or master of nothing. See? You see? That's them just labels and names and stigmas that they stick on. See? Doctor. Doctor what? See?
Anything you want to do, like I probably know how to get. I can listen to somebody and go use it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, listen to people and don't know how to use it. You know what I'm saying? But they just want to be around that person who knows how to use it. So you know what I'm saying? Everybody uses certain hustle up to get where they got to go to. That's why I really don't knock on their hustle. But at the same time, fool me with your hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to fool me. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real. You know what I'm saying?
Just understand the system. That's all I'm trying to do is wake the people up and shake them and let them see, understand the system, and what's against us, And sometimes we can want to be somewhere, and by design, it's hard for us to get there. They ain't saying we can't get there, but they make it so hard for you to get there, us being a black person.
Yeah. That's why I was just telling one of my little partners, like, man, we can have the best ideas, but we don't got the right sponsors and people put the money up for us behind us and don't take our ideas.
My brother right now got A+ goddamn credit. And worked on his credit, built it up, never had bad credit, still young, A+ credit, get anything he want. Went to go try to buy a brand new trailer? Shit, nope, can't do that. Went to go try to get an RV to start an RV thing up? Nope, can't do that. Can't get nothing brand new. But what we'll do, we'll sell you this one right here for a little bit. We'll give you this. They always got other options to try to offer you other than what the fuck you want.
Yep, they do.
You know. Oh, your credit ain't good enough, or it ain't hot as all. That's bullshit. Why they see goddamn pro white trailer trash going there, but get what the fuck they wanted, and then bet like a motherfucker and filed the bank up to 4 or 5 goddamn times. Come on now.
Right,
Don't tell me. I'm out here in the world. They can't tell me it's goddamn easy out here.
And I ain't gonna lie.
Now, you can make it easier for you. You know what I'm saying? While you're going through what you're going through, you can make it easier for you. But having faith ain't one for them when you ain't got no works behind it. I ain't gonna have no goddamn faith behind them.
Why they do that? Cause they trust you. They don't trust us. Cause like when I used to go to college when I first started just getting in the car and stuff, I said, I want this out right here. I got no money for it. I know I can get. You know what I'm saying? They'll look at my credit like, okay, you got good credit, but you need to start off with this right here. Then you need to work your way to this right here.
Yeah, and then you go in there with cash money and slap it on the table. They damn near still want to take it. They want to do a hold it and all that shit. You see? Yeah. Put it in the bank for a few days. They want to draw interest and all that. So they damn near don't hardly believe you got it. So you don't want to give it to you.
Yeah, because they want to pimp you out of so much money first, and then now you built the trust with us. Now you can get this Lambo or whatever you want. You can get the
but first, we're gonna put you in this little your last Ford Focus first though. You're gonna pay 5 years or 3 years of this car note, and then we'll think about letting you get that 2019 you was looking at, that Lexus or whatever you were looking at. But you're gonna get this goddamn bullshit Ford Focus or Neon. No disrespect to the whatever it is, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Right.
They're gonna give you the bullshit, see. But see anybody else doing.
Get back to that. Now I learned how to sell shit back to that. Now I didn't learn a lot of shit. I'm like,
and that's all I'm saying you do. You take what they trying to fucking do and use it back against them like they trying to use it on us. Shit, quit being so goddamn forgiving and so goddamn open arms for all these motherfuckers that don't care about us.
Right.
You know, we gotta forgive all the time. Ain't now one of them motherfuckers say they forgive us for goddamn things. No slave, no, ain't nobody forgave. They ain't forgave us, said I'm sorry for nothing, and they ain't gonna do it.
They got theirs and they running with it. They ain't getting up for
it. They finna give that shit up and they finna give it up and they living on a house to home and they finna give it up. No. They're pretending, I don't see color. I ain't got nothing to do with that. They'll take themselves out of the equation before they do anything to fucking help you. See?
They're gonna make people good.
They're gonna have to part of it.
They grandson them. They gonna make sure they good.
Right.
Damn right. See, in the games they play, see, and we got to start goddamn getting back on code and doing what we got to do.
And your phone breaking up, Street Rich.
I said today we on a court, so they gonna do the same thing forever, and it's sad to say, but it's gonna be like that forever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we gonna get together and get on one accord. You know what I'm saying? They got us so they did this shit back in the day.
Everybody else, every other nationality is damn near on code except for us. You see? They got a code. They got a code they stick by. See? They ain't finna go in there. Ain't too many white folks finna go in there and shop with nobody black. Ain't no Asians finna go in nobody black store and shop with them. See? But they holler about you can't. The Asian market, you can go in there and buy shit from them, but they ain't gonna come to your store and buy them from you. You can go to Chinatown or Chinese Town or China take out in all these places and sit down in their restaurant, but they ain't gonna come to yours. They ain't gonna come to your soul food kitchen. See?
What about that?
They'll give Popeyes all these millions and millions of dollars for chicken sandwiches, but later around the corner to cook them bitches way better than that, see? And they won't give her a dime because she black.
Ain't gonna put no promotion behind her shit. Everybody that promotes shit. We ain't gonna promote our own people.
But we supposed to be the crazy ones, though. You see, the ones that come into the knowledge, the ones that's waking up, we supposed to be the crazy ones. We don't supposed to be saying things like this. We supposed to be thinking we supposed to still be worshiping goddamn a fat ass white man coming down the goddamn chimney and all this other bullshit. See? And then when you try to tell them about it, oh man, see? Fuck that.
I just be like, I celebrate every day like my birthday. I would never want to go get my food.
Whenever you want to have time. That's right. You see?
certain day, I'm gonna make sure he happy. He gonna be happy whenever
That
I
means somebody dictating your life, man, and they creating your own and your reality. You see what I'm saying? You see? You see? I don't want to get off of that. I don't want nobody creating like telling me when to come to work and telling me when to knock off and telling me when to. That sounds too much like prison to me, boy. See?
That was I was just chiming in, man. I'm gonna keep on listening, yeah.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna jump on out too because my phone about to die. I'm gonna have to grab me a bite to eat, man.
Okay, well, hey, it's been a good one. You done heard from Street Rich TV. You done heard from Williams. And like I said, click on all the people's links in the comments. Go to their channels and hit the subscribe button. The people that's been contributing. So I might be on again later tonight. If not, definitely Williams want to come on tomorrow. We'll figure something out. It's been good. Hopefully everybody's day is prosperous, and I'm out.
Peace.
Peace.